Hmm.
We answered. I talked stuff. I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team. And I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe this.
I think we're going to come back. We're going to win a couple more games. I don't think it's going to be like last year. It's hard to win Super Bowl back to back.
You're going to flap the hat one more time for the Eagles with a hard fight they did?
Let's go Birds fly, Eagles fly. Still Super Bowl chance for now.
We're looking great. Go Birds. Let's go Birds. E-L-D-S, Eagles.
Well, good evening, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman. What is going on, everybody? I haven't seen you. I didn't do my lunchtime chat. Didn't have time to do my lunchtime chat. Was running. It's been a hectic few days, and is what it is. But I'm here. Prime time may be joining us, maybe not. I'm not really sure. Mark reached out to me a little while ago. He wanted to live stream together, so he'll be joining shortly. What's up, Coyote? What's up, Elena Walker, Lady Libra, Isaac Ramirez, Brad Harris, Crystal Caramel Corn. Who else we got here? Loyal Cowboy. What's up, my man? I don't really care who wins the game. All I know is I need Olave to score for my fantasy. I'm in the playoffs, so yeah, give me an Olave score to beat my butt. I'm actually playing my buddy Stan, so go figure. So I'm gonna take his ass out. What's up, Mike Aldana, Lord Nova? What up? What up? How's everybody doing? Yeah, Elena, it's you're in Florida, but where I'm at, it got cold. But I got my flu shot like not too long ago, but it's not the flu, so it's more of a chest cold. I'm on antibiotics, so it is what it is. There he is, prime time. He's supposed to be on this side, but he's on that side. What's up? What's up? Stay hydrated. So how is everybody? Yeah, as you know, it's been a rough few days. But we'll get through it. What's up, Garrett? How are you, my man? Yeah, you need Kyron Williams. Yeah. All right, well, how about this? What's up, Twiz? How are you, buddy? We'll allow Kyron to go off as long as Olave can go off. What's up? Hey, Lena, how are you? Bobby Murphy, what's going on, man? It's not a horrible game. Yeah, that noise you hear, that's Mark's noise. Mark comes in hot and heavy, man. He's got his noise. What's up, Darlene Mosher? Is there any one team I'm worried about when the playoffs come? Oh, yeah, it's the 49ers, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Listen, we can still get that second seed. So the second seed is the key. If not, then we did it to ourselves. What's up, Thomas Garrett? How you doing, buddy? I just popped a couple Tylenol. I took some cough syrup. My friend bought me some Robitussin. So I'm on some antibiotics. I'm trying to clear this up. So, but yeah. How's everybody doing? Hey, and me and Phil will break down the game on Saturday. We're doing our Christmas show on Saturday. But I'm very concerned about this Miami game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be lying to you if I said that I was okay. I'd be lying to you if I thought that everything was going to be okay. So, but yeah, Loyal, what's up? What do you think of Miami signing Sue? I think they will eventually sign Sue. I do think so. But I don't understand what our the front office is doing. You see they're struggling. Why not go out and bring in a guy like Ndamukong Suh? Maybe he lives in Florida and that's where he wants to go. No clue. I don't know any of the details, but he's visiting Miami. So, I agree. I'm nervous also. Brad, listen, you guys know I was honest when I told Mark, and at the beginning of the year I said that Buffalo game was an L. I said it was an L. Now, I got caught up in it, and I thought we could go in and win. As it turned out, we didn't show up. That Buffalo Stadium it's like they're on top of you there. It's sunken into the ground. When you walk into the stadium, it's like 30 yards in the ground. So the fans it's a smaller, intimate place, and the fans are on top of you. So, I thought we would do better. Disappointed. I got news for you. Miami runs the same kind of defense. It's the same kind of cloud and cover. That's what it is. So, it's going to be interesting to see how we're going to come out. There's going to be areas, under the linebackers that we're going to be able to take advantage of. And as far as stopping the run, this team is nasty when it comes to running the ball. So it all comes down to our offense needs to be our defense. We need to score 30, 40 points. That way we don't have to, stop it like another team. 'Cause, if you score 35 points, they're not going to be able to run the ball normally. Excuse me. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I felt like we could have beaten them, and not that good. Coyote, we play them on a neutral or in AT&T. We beat them. But we didn't. We played them in Buffalo. That's one of those ugly places to play. So, y'all coming on after the game Saturday? Yeah, it'll be Saturday at 8 o'clock, Elena. We'll do our Christmas show. We'll do our Cowboy preview. And, all NFL minus the 3 games on Saturday. The only good thing is Miami hasn't proved they can beat a top defense. I agree. I agree, Twist. But it is scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. Eddie, Darlene Mosher, David Mosher, and using my mom's phone, you always guys, Mark always call me. I think we're going to win. Buffalo is way better than Miami. Loyal, I hope you're right, man. But I did lay out a scenario. I don't want to go down this road, but there is a scenario in which we can lose either Miami or Detroit. This is a fact, people. We could lose either Miami or Detroit. And as long as the Eagles lose one, we win the division. The only game we can't lose. Right now, Eagles own all the tiebreakers. But if Eagles lose one to one more NFC opponent, we then take over the tiebreaker, assuming we don't lose to Washington. We could lose to Detroit. Don't ask me how that makes any sense, but they broke it down. So we could lose Sunday or we could lose against Detroit. As long as the Eagles lose one of those final 3, we win the division. But I want to win out. Or I want to win the next 2, and maybe the Eagles crap to bed and we don't have to play people that last game. But, I like what's going on because it's going to make both teams have to play for the most part. I think that's better for us. Yeah, like Coyote, I don't see us losing against Detroit. Detroit's going to give us a punch in the mouth. They're going to be ready to roll. But I think at home, we won 15 in a row. I think we win on the night that they're going to induct Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor. Come on now. You ready, Mark? You ready to go? I guess not. I believe we were the Eagles playing the last 3 games. BMW driving good as the Eagles. They have a chance to beat a division team. Yeah. Darlene, Eagles are leaking oil big time. Thomas, game time. We're going to win the game Sunday. I hope you're right, man. We need to win. Mark's getting ready to go live on his channel, and then we will coexist here. So.
Well, hello there. Sorry, I was stuffing my face a little bit before the live stream. Didn't think to turn the camera off because I was eating a bowl of cereal there. So I was listening real quick. I haven't actually gone live yet on my channel. So we can both lose another team.
Yes, as long as it doesn't matter which game that the Eagles lose.
In the division.
As long as we don't lose the Miami game, if that happens, we win. Don't ask me how, but they broke it all down at nauseum. Eagles own every tiebreaker until the next NFC loss for the Eagles.
Okay.
So that actually is a bit of fresh air. But yeah, we still got to go into Washington and win that game.
All 3.
I know. I agree.
And the Eagles, man, on a daily basis, it's just been ugly as can be.
I expect them to come out strong. So after this Sunday, they're going to be talking again, right, Twiz? But I think that one of the hardest things to do, Mark, is to beat a team 2 times in 3 weeks. That's really hard to do. I mean, very hard to do, especially. And I think that Arizona game might sneak
Eagles, they're in bad. I mean, you've got everybody pointing fingers right now. It's bad.
It is bad.
Nick Sirianni's been found out that he's a freaking idiot. You know, when he literally said that they're we're going deep hoping for a penalty. Dude, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're looking for the ref to save your ass?
Well, like what's going on there is the radio is lambasting Jalen Wentz. I mean, Jalen Hurts. That's what they're calling him, Jalen Wentz. But the radio station is saying he wanted to play hero ball. He wanted his flu game like Michael Jordan. It's not me talking, people. This is the local radio station. It gets brutal here. He put himself above the team. He's not preparing well. They're literally ripping this guy.
Well, if that's the case, and then him to say he doesn't know about everybody's commitment.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's throwing. You see A.J. Brown. I mean, you guys are hearing it. So it's ugly, but it's nothing that a win can't cure. But the only thing Sirianni is doing is covering for Jalen Hurts when he says, "We wanted." No, you didn't. What you needed to do was take the 15-yard dump down. The dude was wide open. You would have got a field goal. And
you know what that was?
What's that?
That was catch, no catch. 4th and 1. You've got DeMarco Murray leading the league in rushing. 4th down and 1. They decided to go deep to death.
Thanks, Vinny. I appreciate it, buddy.
Boom, turn the ball over.
Yeah, it's been a rough few days there, Mark. I don't know I know you've been busy, but
I've been watching Eagle fan stuff, and I will say that let me get ready.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna go live.
We had a death in the family here.
I'll go live here, and I'll come right back.
Okay.
Disrespected yet? Does this defense have any heart?
No, they suck. I've been telling you all season, Billy.
Shit on you. They've shit on you. Don't you hear me, Jordan? Jalen Carter. It's like they shit on you. They've shit on you. They have shit on you. Don't you hear me, Jordan? Jalen Carter. It's like they shit on you. Kill them.
Oh my goodness! Did he say they cock it on them?
He did.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching commenting, subscribing, and being a part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It is Thursday night, week 16. And my apologies, I did not change the time, and it said
Thanks,
7 o'clock
Elena.
starting the live stream. It's 8:15 that I meant to start. And let me get my co-host up in here. We got my man Game Time Brian.
What's up, man?
What is the good word, bro?
Well, it's been a rough few days. I know you probably don't know, but I didn't do anything today. I did one video yesterday, but everybody in the chat pretty much knows my wife walked in on her father who had passed away. So,
oh my God, I didn't know, man.
Yeah. Well, both of my in-laws are not doing good. They're relatively young too. I mean, early 70s, but
bro, I didn't know.
Yeah,
man.
no, I know. My two boys were over there. They go there all the time. He lives like 15 minutes from here. So, this is my wife's parents. My wife's mother. I'm not gonna. I just want to give her, because I keep getting questions in the chat, so I just want to catch everybody up to date. My wife's mother's still in the hospital. She's been in the hospital since Thanksgiving. So she was in a rehab, and she fell into rehab on the same day that her husband died that she don't know about. And so we got issues with that. She broke her L5, and she's in the hospital now. So the funeral is on hold until we can get her, but they did tell her. But yeah, my boys left there about like 2:30 on Tuesday, helping him out, taking the trash out, doing stuff. Well, he was trying to call 911 at like 2:58. And then my wife, who was going to the airport to get her sister from Colorado to bring her back to see her father, they walked in on him laying on the floor. So it's been a few days, but I just want to thank everybody for reaching out to me. You guys are awesome. So I appreciate that. Not to mention, I'm not feeling the best.
Yeah, as I say, you sound like you got a little bit of a cough.
Yeah, it's just a chest cold, but I got my deep voice working tonight. So yeah, but anyway, I just want to catch everybody up. It's probably the services probably won't be until after the new year because people are flying. He was a military man, so there's a lot going on there. People are trying to get airplanes in, and right now it's not an easy time to get a plane ticket. So it is what it is. We will be all right, though. We will be okay.
Okay. All right. So we have that there. But is the game in Philly or
shit?
No. I mean, hey, it's.
I hate to bring it down, but I just want to keep it real. That's what's going on. Man. Thanks, Gina. I appreciate it, Gina.
Is the game in New York or is it in Philly?
Philly.
It's in Philly. Okay. I'm just sitting here looking. I know it's the Eagles. I know they outplayed the Seahawks, but I'm not sure that team is really good. I saw when you're watching the games like we are right now here, it's hard to keep up while you keep carrying on a conversation and saying hello.
Yeah, I got to go to the game. I had it all on the wrong channel.
Like Gina Dallas Diva and Regina Green and Angelica Baron and Lady Libra and all that. It's hard to see everything that goes on, on the field. And most people will just kind of follow the ball and maybe not necessarily watch what the offensive line, defensive line is going. But there was a play where Jalen Hurts is running up the middle. First, he's pump faking and stuff. And then he takes off. Nice. And you see everybody just literally stand there. They've got a D-back and stuff that's going to make a play towards the quarterback to tackle him. And didn't nobody, not Dallas Goedert, not A.J. Brown, not Devontae Smith, not a single one of them tried to block anybody. And I was kind of like, that's not a good sign. That is really not a good sign. No. And I'm wondering, do these guys like him?
It's something's going on, but and we were just I stumbled on it, and then you brought a Philly Philly 500 was listening in, and he agreed. There's Eagles organization is screwed up at the top. It starts with Howie Roseman. Everybody listen, and I'm not here to just talk Eagles, so I don't want to hear that either. But I'm just saying.
Well, we need to know our enemy. And, we may play him in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the hot topic here. I mean, Twiz will tell you. All my Eagles people will tell you that's what they're talking about here. They are holding their breath. They expect to go out and blow out the Giants on Sunday, not just win, blow them out. So if they don't, it could get volatile around here. If they lose to Tommy Cutlets,
oh my goodness.
But
I've got the power of Rashid here.
What's up, Chuck? Oh yeah,
I've got
Rashid. Yeah.
I've got the Daniel Jones helmet that's autographed. That was his, that his sister made sure that I got, and I got a candle from his memorial service too. So hopefully the power of Rashid will help. And but it shouldn't even be a contest. The fact that we're even talking about it being one, or the Eagles. The thing that's killing me is, especially watching Shady McCoy. We're 10-1, man. We're the best team in football. They lose it. Hey, we 10-2.
I didn't watch the clip, but I'm sure you did. What happened? Because I heard it got kind of ugly with a Shady and one of the dudes on there.
I missed that one.
Yeah, it was this week where they were really coming at both of them. But both of the guys were going after Shady. If I could guess, he probably said, "Oh well, Dallas stinks, or the Eagles are good. Dak stinks. Jalen this, Jalen." Probably defending Jalen. I don't know, but I've been so busy. I haven't had time.
You would think it's his son.
Yeah.
Did you see about Jaron Curse and Wanye Thomas?
I did not.
So on Tuesday, Jaron Curse posted a picture of where he got called for pass interference and said, "What did I do wrong?" Because it was one of the many bullshit calls that happens against the Cowboys. And in the chats, of course, you got assholes that are in the chat. Yeah. He got doxxed in there. They started posting his phone number, his parents' phone, address, and all this stuff like that. And, this whole doxing thing and everything else where, you got...
Sounds like our buddy.
Yeah, you got punk ass...
What's up, Clemente?
That can't do anything themselves, but they figure, let me put that out there so somebody else... To me, that's a coward.
Yeah.
But
now, who are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Jaron Curse and Wanye Thomas. They were, on Twitter having this conversation, and then they started putting on there. And basically he said, you don't want to play with me.
Wow.
Basically, you're talking.
Joe?
He's literally saying, that's where my kids sleep. That's where my fiance sleeps. You're talking about my parents. And Wanye basically had to change his phone number. It's like, yeah, I've been there. And
people are crazy, man.
Now they are beginning to change the laws because, see, like now in Virginia, it's actually illegal to do that now. Actually, getting somebody, I don't know, but it was definitely not good. And did you hear about, oh, God, Tyron Smith?
Yeah, his back is tightening up. Yeah, I did hear about that.
But as Mike McCarthy said, there's still a lot of time before the game.
Every time I hear that tells me he's not playing. What's up, Adrian? How are you, buddy? Yeah, when I hear that, I don't count on him. So we shall see. This is why I feel bad for him. He's an unbelievable player, but he's been playing at a Pro Bowl level since he's been staying healthy, but he can't stay healthy for any length of time. So anyway, how's this game going? I just saw. Did they get the field goal? Did they punt? Let me see here.
I thought they punted, but
okay. Well, they were. Yeah. I know the Eagles need to win. Linda, they do. How are you, Linda? They need to win. Zach Martin is another one. I'm not. Oh yeah, they punted. Mark. Rams have the ball inside their 5.
Okay.
So yeah, Linda, I'm not really sure.
I love this.
I don't know.
Cowboys Dolphin initial week 16 injury report lists 29 ailing pay players.
Miami's beat up too, so it's not like that's
no excuse. Their whole starting offensive line didn't practice yesterday.
Yeah. That's no excuse, though, at this point. Like I said, everybody's dealing with injuries. That's what's funny to me. We never got, Jalen Hurts is already over over a Dak's interception total of last year.
Oh yeah.
But like Dak didn't get any, and I don't care less, because as what's his name, the quarterback that ran out of the back end of the end zone that you called him
Dan, you're lousy.
Yeah, Dan, you're lousy. Now all of a sudden, like, I mean, INTs, it's no big deal, but I don't really care about it. But our guy got no deference. No, we knew you had thumb surgery. You're playing with a pin in your hand. Nobody ever brings that up. It's he trending down, had a horrible year. Well, okay, why? Why did he do something that he's never done before? But it's funny how quiet, at least outside of Philly, that Jalen Hurts is struggling, and you're not really hearing too much outside of Philly. Philly, they're laying into him. So
Yeah. Well, the question is, remember we talked about this. I said defensive coordinators and their staff, what they do at the end of the year is they pick your ass apart. They look at every freaking play and find out what your tendencies are, what your weaknesses are, and what your strengths are, and how to counteract that shit. And
yeah,
what I said was, I can guarantee you, I said Hertz will probably still be able to run the football, but I guarantee you he's not going to get free range right up the middle. Defense is going to learn how to shut him down and keep him in the pocket. And he's not as effective in the pocket. It's kind of like RG3. Once they ended up, was forced to be a pocket passer, he wasn't the same guy.
yeah. From what they were saying is he's not seeing the field because guys are open. He's just, and listen.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we saying he's having a hard time reading defenses?
Well, again, you know how that goes with Dak, but that's welcome to playing in the NFL. I mean, like, defenses are going to change on you, and sometimes look at Dak last week. It was on the surface, people go, "Oh wow," but it wasn't Dak who lost them the game last week. It was our defense couldn't stop the friggin' run. So
our offense did not do a great job either.
Yeah, so I just hope that that this week's different. But yeah, Jalen's struggling right now, but he's probably got some physical stuff going on. But what did I say? I said he's going to be a running full this game, right before last game. Well, when I was streaming, I was like, I expect him to run. Now, I still think it's crazy. The dude had the flu or whatever he had. He flew on a separate plane, and yet they ran him that much. That's crazy. I mean, but I knew they were going to do it because they're desperate. They're desperate.
It's kind of crazy. Okay, so you're having problems with Jalen seeing the field and your offense clicking. And so your solution here is, how much time did y'all spend with the stick drill? Do you honestly believe that tap you on the shoulder and you drop to the ground, that's really going to keep you from fumbling?
I just couldn't see. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, okay. Instead of waiting for the officials to save you with a call, you might want to work on your play calling and seeing the field. Because on that deep pass, Gainwell, I know Philly 500 can't stand Gainwell, but literally
Gainwell.
If you had screened it to him, he had 30 yards of daylight. It wasn't even close that he could have gotten you in field goal range just with that. And the Rams. Ooh. Now, see, this is where, to me, things get interesting. We keep having a flavor of the week as far as teams, right? Now, we beat the Rams, which may be a playoff team, but nobody remembers that, right? That doesn't count?
Right, exactly.
So if Rams win tonight, they'll have a winning record. And one of their losses, of course, is getting beat badly by the Cowboys. But, of course, again, we won't get credit for it. But we have a flavor of the week team. Now, who's to say that San Francisco is going to go through and be great for the next 3 games? Everybody just assumes that, it's already preordained that they're going to the Super Bowl and all that.
I have a weird feeling about that. Like you just said,
the Rams are playing good, and let's say
it's a divisional game for the Rams as well.
Exactly, and it may be for the playoffs.
Yeah, just like yeah,
absolutely. And you've got Baltimore now, and here's the problem for San Francisco: their defensive line is getting beat up. They had one of their high draft picks who ended up being injured last year, finally started getting on the field out of necessity week 13. He's going on freaking IR. And they've got their two defensive tackles out. So their defensive line is
Yeah.
hurt. And it's the freaking NFL, people. Anybody can beat you. And if you're facing a team that's desperate, like we did with Buffalo, you see they come out with a little bit different attitude. And, Baltimore, I ain't saying that Baltimore can't beat them.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
very conceivable
That'll
that
be a
they
good
could lose
game.
with it.
What time is that game anyway? Is that
That's
Sunday?
Christmas night, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's Christmas.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me look at the schedule. Oh boy.
Hurts is good at turning the ball over. Brad Harris says. Atlanta, Jalen is good in the pocket. Yeah, Atlanta, he had a great year last year. This local media isn't very. Everybody wants blood because they're not running away with everything. So
All right, so we got Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, the early game on Saturday, 4:30, and then we have Buffalo and the Chargers as the night game. Washington plays the Jets at 1:00, and let's see. And Monday, it's 2 games Monday. I didn't realize.
it's
Three
another
games
one of
Monday.
those two.
Oh shit, 3 games
Wow.
on Monday, Christmas Day. Damn. So we have the Raiders versus Kansas City as the 1:00. Then we have the Eagles and the Giants at the 4:30, and then we have Baltimore and San
Merry
Francisco.
Christmas, Philadelphia. Oh wait,
Wow.
I could see Tommy Cutlets looking into the camera, wishing Eagles fans Merry Christmas as they beat you at Lincoln Financial Field. Do you remember when Jeff Garcia did that when he beat us? He said Merry Christmas, Philly after they beat Dallas
Oh, man.
on Christmas Day.
Nothing would make me feel better.
Yeah. All right, Rams are getting ready to score here. He throws the ball away.
It's not pass interference.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I was going to say that has to be pass interference.
There's Kyron Williams, Brad. If it's pass interference, ooh,
First down.
first down. First down. Hurt's been missing open receivers all season, not denying it. Bobby, yeah, I still think it's ridiculous that, we're only bringing it up because of what Dak gets nationally, but I still think it's ridiculous what Hurts is having to deal with. It's a team game, sometimes you got to take the players what they want out of it. They should have made the decision for him. If he was sick or he was limited, they shouldn't allow him to play. Once you play, then, he was trying to play hero ball, though. That's the problem. He should have taken the underneath. But it's easy for us to say. That loss with the Cowboys is on the whole
winning and
team.
losing.
Yeah.
Is that much.
Yeah, that's true.
What it do, Mark? Loving the Red Brick House game room. Shout out to you. Thank you, Big Gibson. Appreciate that. 2nd and goal.
Ooh.
It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3.
I'm ready. Saints have turned it on.
Holly Pierce. What's up, Holly? Michael, you did not miss anything special. Other than just talking about the Eagles imploding. Top Pizzle has basically challenged Philly 500. He wants the belt back, and Philly 500 wants him to write 300 times how good the Eagles are, wear a tutu, dance around.
He might do that.
Scream. Fly Eagles fly. Sound kind of suspect there. Yeah, it's me. I was kind of like, I don't know about that one, but okay.
Twiz says Jalen takes way too many sacks and missing wide open guys. We have Jiffy Lube coaches trying to mess with the Lamborghini. It's a good analogy. Again, I'm hard on Sirianni. It's more personal with me. Now, Sirianni's first press conference, his first few press conferences was a joke. He got ridiculed and lambasted in Philly.
Going for it on fourth and 2.
Yeah, fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal from the 2.
Yeah. Sirianni came in and it was a rough start, and then last year happened. Touchdown. Puka.
I honestly, I love seeing him having to do the walk of shame. It couldn't happen to a nicer person. VZP, what's happening? VZP, it is changing quite a bit up in here.
Yeah.
With you can see the floors. I've got, actually, those are the china cabinet doors back there. My wife's turning the place into a jungle. We have all kinds of greenery, including, thanks to our friend Allie, an olive tree.
Nice.
Yeah,
she's offering an olive branch as an Eagle fan.
I didn't think about it that way. She was at the house this past week, and she was kind of quiet.
Yeah, well, it's funny how that works.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Well, yeah, all the people who normally get into my face at work were nowhere to be found this week, and I let them go because to me that just I won. It went when they're hiding from me and they're not coming and getting them. Dallas sucks. What are you gonna say, man? What are you?
Kiana Gibson in the house. Holly Green.
What's up, Kiana? How are you?
I'm sorry. BZP, what's up? What's up? Thomas Garrett in the house. Thomas, you're still going to the game, right?
Pizza did a whole video on that.
I was talking to my buddy from.
Yeah, I saw that, Chuck. I was talking to Pizzle.
A little slow on selling the tickets, but if anybody is going, even if you're not getting tickets through me from the Commanders, I'm trying to get a head count on how many people will actually have to feed at the tailgate. I think it's going to be a lot smaller this year, but it may end up being a game that might actually have some significance. Marcus Blackman, appreciate the red brick house is looking good. I appreciate that. I tell you one thing, it's wearing a brother out.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
But I've got my bookcases over here behind me set up so normally the desk is actually turned back, but to watch TV up here, I've got to turn the desk around this way. But it's beginning to feel like home. I got
well, you were getting lit up, man. I told you.
Shutters up there.
I told you not to go back home now.
Oh, jeez.
I'm playing.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get tarred and feathered here. But let's hope.
I was laughing when I was live streaming. I said, if I find out that half shirt Zeke is sitting on Mark's couch, then there's a problem.
Oh shit!
It wasn't. It was Dem Boy kicks. I don't know Dem Boy. You might take a break from the man cave.
Oh boy!
You got to change up the mojo. Sometimes you got or go in the bathroom. Every time Dallas gets the ball, just go in the bathroom or go in the closet. Superstitions. So, Jalen Hurts is another Carson Wentz, Daniel Jones.
Well, we actually have, I guess you can't see them right now, but behind the windows, there's actually candles and like a little wreath thing that's in the windowsills and stuff like that. Or if you go downstairs, you see the Christmas tree and things. It's kind of hard putting a whole lot of decorations in the house while you're still working on it. Forgive me. I'm yawning like a crazy man tonight. I might need to make me some coffee. So we got the Rams up 7-0.
7-0.
And I guess we want the Rams to be good and have something to play for against San Fran.
Bobby, if we lose to Miami, here's the deal. I could see losing in Buffalo, but if we either go after that and lose in Miami, then we're not doing nothing this year. I'm not saying we're not done technically, but if we can't go on and win in Miami, then I think that really is real telling after coming off an ass whooping the week before. So we'll learn a lot about our Cowboys on Sunday. That's for sure.
I want to say that you're going to be facing a team that needs a win bad too. Because
I know, but
you seen their schedule?
Playoffs, everybody needs a win.
And, Baltimore after us. It's conceivable if they don't win this game and they could not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you're going to be fighting a team that's
I
definitely
mean,
fighting
that's
for
like a
its
playoff
first.
atmosphere on the road, which is most likely what we're going to be. As of right this the second, we're the division winners, but you can't honestly
I'm
say you're
telling you,
comfortable
the
with that.
Eagles are going to continue going downhill fast. I think you got too much negativity where people are looking like if if we don't win, we're going to be getting rid of some of these mother humpers. And I
Yeah,
don't know if it's Nick Sirianni or what, but he is seeming to be the guy a lot of people, well, him and Hurts, they're definitely pointing at both of them. And as my buddy Greg said, there was a reason why the Titans were happy to go ahead and trade AJ Brown.
yeah.
And it's funny because
I don't
there
see
was
that
a couple of
happening,
times,
but I think
well,
there's a
there's
rift between him and Jalen. I do. There's an underlining. There's something going on there.
there was a couple of games early in the season where you saw AJ kind of, really animated on the sideline there. You don't know what was said or anything like that, but you could tell that he wasn't that happy. Even though they were winning and stuff, there was stuff that's going on. So I think we will never know everything that's going on. We got the
Yeah.
Saints in midfield here.
Um. What's that, Mark? They're already in midfield.
Saints in midfield.
Yeah.
Man,
Nah, they ain't gonna
doing
play.
Derek Carr things on the
Derek
throne.
Carr things.
VCP, you are 100%
What's up, B
right.
Fatty?
I do need some
Where's
crystal.
my wrench?
I just have not been. I tell you what. Hold on a second.
Who's B
Hold on.
Fatty, bro?
Hold
I
on.
never.
I'll be right
Do I
back.
know you, B Fatty? I know Jalen can at least get past the divisional. Yeah, I hear that was. I hear you, man. Olave. Olave. Oh. I know Jalen can at least get. I just read that. Yeah, Bobby likes that. Yeah, you're right. It is what it is. Until you do it, until you do it. So, Coyote, Bobby Murphy, I did say that we can cry together, LOL. Both our teams are looking to bounce back. Here's the thing, everybody. They're both in the playoffs.
Enough.
You know what I'm saying? They're both in the playoffs. So, that's pretty impressive with 3 weeks left to go in the season. Brian, do you think Hill will play? Hill. Yeah, I do. Tyreek will play. Vinny, I got like a real deep voice tonight, man. Same thing I heard from you guys all day, Coyote. Hey, Linda, I think you live local. They're just ripping the whole everybody. Sirianni, Hurts. It's just ridiculous. I think it's a little overdone. But what's up, Glimmer man? David Carr is 0-3 against the Rams. Yeah, well, probably going to be 0-4. So, but yeah. Oh man, I might have to get me some. Where's she at? Oh, I might have to get me some warm, some tea or something. A little tea and honey or something. You sound like Barry White. Can't get enough of your love, babe. Yeah, right? B Fatty, did you hear me, boy? I don't know who you are, B Fatty. But number one, I'm not your boy. Alright? So tread lightly, my man. I don't know who you are. You could be somebody that is trolling like our buddy Frank. So everybody keep an eye out for B Fatty, because I don't know why he's talking like that. Been a long week for me. Don't need people.
It feels like a long day today for me for some reason.
What's up, Kiana? How are you? I don't, Brad.
Okay.
I don't know, but it's being called boy ain't nice. So check it before you wreck it.
There you go. Check it before you wreck it. All right, VCP.
You ever see B Fatty, Mark?
A what?
There's a guy in here that's talking shit. B Fatty. B Fatty. He wants his ranch. He's calling me
living
boy.
my life.
Yeah. Hey, B, go smoke a fatty. 49er fans. Linda Conyers, what happened?
I'm about sick of 49er fans.
49ers fans. That's funny. Hey, listen, man.
Here we go. We got. I jacked some of Tracy's Christmas decorations there, so we've got Christmas stockings on top of there. Okay, hopefully everybody likes that. There you go. Mark is decking the halls with jolly. Pamela Savage, what's up, Pamela? Lola, Miss Hot Sauce, what's up, Miss Hot
Bobby,
Sauce?
we're from South
Now
Jersey.
it feels like Christmas.
I always look for, I'll punch somebody in the throat if I have to. I don't give a shit. So, that's just how I roll.
I saw something about that Kevin Lansford about people wanting Micah Parsons to be to switch back to linebacker instead of basically the multi-tool piece on the defensive front.
Brian, get some vodka and honey and a pinch of cayenne on a tablespoon.
Troy,
he
actually has a Santa suit, but we left it back at home. We forgot to get it, so we're going to be going back home Christmas Day and then coming back on Tuesday. Niner fans looking goofy to clown us. They haven't won since '94. Yeah, but they've actually beat us the last couple of years.
Yeah,
so.
We can't say nothing about the Niners, man. They own our ass right now. We got to. That's the only way you're going to get over that hurdle is by accepting that they own your ass. So, I'll tell you one thing, they're going to Olave a lot. Damn. But yeah, so we have to accept that the Niners have taken it to us the last two times. That doesn't mean that if we play them a third time, we can't beat them. But it's going to take a perfect game. A shot of honey, lemon, and whiskey. Rams are getting hot. Yeah, both of these teams, I actually think, like Mark said, they're both actually, they're going for it, 4th and 5. They're in no man's land.
Can't hold it.
Yeah.
This is trying to get in the playoffs. Can't hold anything back. You're at kind of no man's land there.
Well, and he's sacked again.
Derek Carr being Derek Carr and getting sacked.
Yeah.
Now, they were talking about this Ram defense. They said
David Wiley, what up, brother?
22 of 26 players on this defense are 3-year players or less.
On what defense?
Maybe. On the Rams.
Yeah. Well,
you think about the Rams had went into the season where this is like
rebuild,
dumping salaries and rebuilding. If they end up making the playoffs, that says actually a lot. That's kind of like.
I think he's a great coach.
We have fans. It doesn't matter what we do; they're not going to be satisfied. You know that, right?
Yeah, I think he's a great coach. So
nothing is going to be enough. But you think about where we were last year, over the last 2 years, where we were basically 100%. Dumping salaries. We were actually in a rebuild mode without actually saying we were rebuilding.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about where we were in 2020 on this defense. And I tell you what's been fun for me. I'm sorry if I'm cold, but I've enjoyed seeing the Eagles meltdown. And talking to Philly 500, texting him, he's not texting me back too often.
Well, see, and I'm a little disappointed in that because
he'll text back. He'll say, "Oh, I've been real busy. This, that, and the other."
Everything's busy now. But you were, I know. He's normally stand up, and he's actually been very stand up and not making excuses, and he's acknowledging the shit show. But he will troll with the best of you. He needs to allow you to get yours in a little bit. Took his shit for.
I've been getting flack from people. They're like, "Oh man, why are you being so mean?"
I did see that.
Your karma. You're messing up the karma. It's like, wait a minute, bro. You don't understand. All off season, I heard from Eagle. Like right now,
Philly cream cheese.
My chats are probably down about 150 people right now. because all the Eagle trolls that have been in here telling us how much Dak sucks, trade Dak,
But I've learned
trash
in my
guy,
short, yeah, I know, and I've learned, and
they're all gone.
well, you told me that was going to happen, but I've learned in my short YouTube experience, just starting, when Dallas loses, it's good for business,
Oh my God.
but it ain't good for me personally. So it's like that's the one thing I'll say is I'm not playing the game, people. As much as I want them to win and we need a Super Bowl, if they crap the bed, people love it. People love it. It's crazy. Like 49er fans, if they weren't any good, do you think he'd be in here right now? No, he probably wouldn't. I hope you would, 49er fans, but, you know, I think that if you weren't doing what you were doing, you probably wouldn't be here. Mr. DC for life.
Rams are, oh, look at that.
Puka Nakua comes out of nowhere.
Mr. Dallas Cowboy for life thinks that Micah Parsons should be back at linebacker.
Well, I got some news on that.
And we were playing run-heavy teams and defensive end on
Yeah,
passing.
right, Coyote.
You got some news on that. Da-da-da.
Well, listen, man. I think it's, and I've said this in recent games as well, but we all have to own up and be honest with ourselves. Micah Parsons is special rushing the passer. Micah Parsons isn't a great linebacker.
He isn't, no.
And I'm only saying that because he's not dedicating all the practices, his mindset into being one. I think he could be one. But if you look at every game that he played a lot of linebacker in Carolina.
He wasn't bad, but he's not.
They were he's still not attacking the gap properly. He gets out of position a lot. So as much as on paper you go, wow, just put him there, and he's not a good off-the-ball linebacker. He's best attacking at the line of scrimmage. So, it's just David Wiley. What up?
David, it is getting close, man. You know what? Shout out to David Wiley, man, because that's my road dog, man. He rode all the way up to Pennsylvania there and helped me move. Oh my goodness, great, good,
nice,
good.
VZP,
good. VZP, shout out to VZP. She is one of the first ones to always comment on the red brick house. She loves this place. This place has really been a blessing. It's been. I may have dropped a few years of my life as far as some of the work I've had to do in here, but everything that we've done, I've realized that this may end up being my legacy. I had a guy who came from Waynesboro.com, real nice guy. He's put us in there a couple of times, and people will shout out. VCP,
I agree, Ronnie.
$100. That's incredible. Appreciate it. He came in today, and he's like, because he's put us in their stuff. And people in town like, oh, we saw you in Waynesboro.com. And I was like, okay, cool. He was saying, he said, people want to know, what are you going to do with the place and stuff? Are you going to have tours? Or, I said, me and Tracy are kind of like, we're not sure exactly, but we may, do it like a little bit of a bed and breakfast or maybe even an Airbnb.
Yeah,
but
you said that before, but
the thing about doing this, I just don't know. I don't want to get a bunch of drunken teenagers.
That's my thing. I don't know.
They come in and trash the place.
It's getting more. Oh, I'm surprised I wasn't caught. It's getting more.
We'll go for it again.
It's getting to a point where I don't think you can do that at this point. At least not right now. You can't. I think for the immediate future, I think you're gonna have people wanting to, but people from the town, and I just think you need to be careful with that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people that that have been tied to the house and stuff would love to be able to come spend the night or spend time here. We've actually thought about doing because it's own local business is doing like because there's a lot of different town barbecuers, where they're in a parking lot barbecue and stuff. If I build like the big smoker out there out of the red brick and stuff, it's maybe it's a weekend wing, take out wings and barbecue.
Right.
And you can come by and see the house, have like an open house and stuff like that. So that way, in some regards, I feel like we're steward of this because there's so many people who are tied to this and are so excited about it. Dirty Sanchez, you could say Micah Parsons is a great pass rusher and give credit to the time he was running back, both in both position. You got to fight your way through some big boys. You're right about that, Dirty Sanchez. He definitely did. He's a gym rat. He's a guy who will do anything to play, and he will do anything that you want to do. But his strength, his speed, and his stamina is just unbelievable. I mean, you see him going against guys that have got, 70, 80 pounds on him, and he's literally bull rushing through him. You remember when he went through with the
What's up,
flu,
Cowboy Mafia?
Lane
How are you,
Johnson
buddy?
had a guy on his back. That's freaking insane.
Ronnie Young. Who do I want to play
minutes,
in
yeah.
the first round of the playoffs? I'm hoping we can get the second seed. So give me. It's kind of hard to say, to be honest with you. It'll probably be the Rams or New Orleans, something like that. If we're the 2 seed, if we're the 5 seed, we'll have to go to Tampa again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still holding out hope for the 2 seed. I think there's a real opportunity to get the 2 seed, and what that does is bring in a home game and possibly more with upsets. So let's hold out hope. There's still 3 weeks to go. We're
Wow.
still playing for stuff. So what's up?
So Holt Vibrating Higher says first time he's ever been in Philly 500 chat. Damn, the mods in Philly 500 chat. They timed me out for calling out a racist post. They posted Jalen Hurts needs the George Floyd treatment. Mod
What?
did nothing to the poster, but timed him out. Damn. Yeah, that's the city of brotherly love. I guess they're ready to do the tush push on him right now.
I'm not gonna puke, Brad, but it is here.
I hate to go
It's
back, but we
there.
should have signed Bobby Wagner. Marcus Blackman, you're preaching to the choir right there. I'm going to go
Yeah,
back.
Twiz, let's talk about that a little bit.
Years ago, too.
Since we got 49er fans in here, let's talk about Shanahan and his propensity to choke in the playoffs. He hasn't won a Super Bowl, so
This was the most comical thing to me.
He's owned our ass. Don't get me wrong.
When you look, I'm here working and stuff, which is great because I've got the TV on, and you got to listen to something. And Speak is on, and Joy Taylor, of course, when they first started talking,
kill him, Cowboy.
Could be a MVP candidate and all that. And she was like, "Oh well, Dak, what has he done? We got Lamar Jackson. He's a unanimous MVP. Well, he was that one year, but that doesn't mean he is every year,
right?"
And she's going through, and this guy, he's a Super Bowl champion. What has Dak Prescott done? So then today they were talking about, of course, the matchup with Brock Purdy and Lamar Jackson on Christmas Day. And she's saying, I trust Lamar Jackson because he's accomplished so much more than Brock Purdy. But I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Your whole thing with Dak Prescott, because you always say Dak Prescott is a great quarterback in the regular season, but he doesn't do anything in playoffs. So tell me what Lamar Jackson's done in the playoffs.
Not much.
He's got 3 TDs and 5 interceptions and sacked 19 times in 5 games.
Wow.
And I'm kind of like, and that's when he's been
It's
healthy.
almost like they get caught up in names and just anybody to stick it to you. It's like, no, he hasn't done much.
Yeah.
So
regular season, I mean, he is a freak of nature. But you could look at it and say, so was Michael Vick when he was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was amazing, the things that he could do, but it didn't win him any playoff games. Almost picked off.
Ooh, that was close.
That would have been a pick 6.
I hate that pass. Brian Olave starting to go off. Yeah, Brad, he's already got me. Let me look. 10 points, it looks like. Yeah, 10.6. But, yeah. Kyle's a new man this year. He's going to get it done. 49er fans, he's the favorite. I ain't going to lie to you. I can sit here and lie to you and say, "Nah, you're wrong." Right now, I can't, man. They're playing well. But it's a weird year. I think anybody could win. I really do.
Listen, 3 weeks is a lifetime in the NFL in this
Yeah.
season. We've had Miami was thought to be that team. Remember after the 70-20 beatdown?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they've already been to
Well,
Buffalo and everything else, right? And then it was the Buffalo Bills. Everybody thought Buffalo, oh man, they thought they were great. And then they lost to the Jags. Remember when they were talking about the Jags could get home field advantage?
yeah.
Just a few weeks ago and how
they're
good
in
the
jeopardy.
Jags were. Oh my God. Yeah, now they're like, okay, they're
Well,
falling off.
we were all laughing at Denver Broncos, and the Denver Broncos have an inside track of a playoff spot. You want to
Right.
talk about a coaching job? I was very critical of Sean Payton, but man, he's done a wonderful job. So
Yeah.
you're right. 3 games is an
as much
eternity.
shit as Mike McCarthy gets, and he does.
Fuck was he throwing it? Jeez.
I was just say, 3rd and 20.
Nice.
But you realize that where the Eagles are right now is where the Cowboys were early part of the season. Our offense was not clicking. You could see Dak's body language was not good. You know that CeeDee Lamb was basically pouting because he couldn't get the ball.
Right.
And our offense was playing like ass. But the thing that you did not see is you did not see this team crater. You did not see people pointing fingers. And I don't know who led it. If it was Mike McCarthy who realized I got to tear this shit up and find out and do something different. But he got
We'll
those
never
guys
know unless
together.
they win a Super Bowl, and then
Now, see, we see what's
somebody will
happening
write
in
a memoir.
Philadelphia with Nick Sirianni, who's Mr. Fair Weather guy. When I don't hear you anymore. I don't hear more shit from you.
Yeah.
Kansas City fans and all that shit when they're winning.
Yeah.
Now he's like Homer Simpson disappearing in the bushes.
Yeah. Ooh.
And he doesn't seem to know what to do. So tonight's gonna be the Rams' night. They got the ball even bouncing the right way.
Let Brian Johnson cook. Nick needs to let go of the game planning. Twiz, is Nick actually the one doing it? Because I'm hearing that the analytics department is leading the way for even game planning, and Brian Johnson is making his game plans. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're 100%. Yeah, Peyton was yelling at Russell Wilson, and it seems like he throws him under the bus on a regular. You can tell that Sean
That's
Payton
not
is not
long.
a
Not for
Russell
long
Wilson fan there. I don't think that he wants Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but finding a quarterback is not the easiest thing. So that's not going to be long, but still, the fact that where they started and where they're at now with their schedule, and it looks like they're going to make a playoff, possibly, that would be pretty darn impressive.
Jeffrey, what's up, man?
Linda, Dak and Hurts have been tested when the score is down. Question is, how does it adjust from playing from behind? Yeah, I've come to the realization, Linda, as far as Dak's concerned, if we score in the 30s, we'll be fine. It's those games where we can't score that our defense, and they're going to run the ball. That allows teams to continue to run the ball. They ran this one running play over and over last week. We couldn't stop it. We literally couldn't stop it. It wasn't nothing elaborate. Yeah, Sirianni says it's his offense. Johnson just calling the plays. Well, I don't know, man. It's a shit show. That's all I do know, and that something's got to change.
You know what? I don't know if that's true or not, or if it was him trying to say, I'm the guy in charge and I'm going to take the bullets.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he was trying to be the lightning rod. Bill Parcells used to always do that. He would always take the blame and protect the players. Now, I don't know if Sirianni has that in him or not, but I think that's what it was. But it came around, and his, first thing it was, we were looking for a penalty, which that sounded stupid.
Right.
Okay. Okay. And so now it's like, well, blame me. I'm the one that's doing the play calling. So his whole story is like he's looking for something to try and make it work and sound better, but he's just reaching for stuff that just doesn't seem to be sticking.
Yeah.
All righty. So far, this has been all Rams.
Yeah, it has been all Rams.
Yeah, this might end up start getting ugly. If they score another one here before the half, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through tonight.
Really?
Well, um,
Ridgeway, I believe he is. Yeah, he got hurt early in the year. I don't know if he's back or not, but yeah, he's still playing. We would yeah, I know. I know. How would Ridgeway look now, right? I know. This is why I was surprised that the Cowboys left a lot of those linebackers exposed when we came into the season. You know, we messed around with a couple of our young linebackers that I really liked. I'm not saying they were starters, but they were good depth
the Mario
pieces. So you're missing Overshone and you're missing Leighton Vander Esch. So that's where the issue is. Purdy's playing well, doesn't he? He gets loaded for Bear. Vinny, they're loaded. What's up, Renee? How are you? Did Sue sign with Miami? If not, do you think Eagles should go after him? Renee, I don't know exactly. I know he's visiting. I don't think he's signed with anybody yet. He's been on his couch.
You want to hear something that'll make you sick? I remember being desperate, and I even called Brian Brodus and said, Brian, if there's any way that you've got any influence, talk to the Cowboys about DeMario Davis.
Yeah.
And he was like, there's nothing I can do about that. So that was in 2018 is when he signed. 2018, 110 tackles, 5 sacks. 2019, 111 tackles, 4 sacks. 2020, 119 tackles, 4 sacks.
Crazy.
2021, 105 tackles, 3 sacks. 2022, 109 tackles, 6.5 sacks. And this year, 102 tackles, 6.5 sacks. He has not missed a single game. Not a single game in 6 years with New Orleans, and has had a minimum of 109 tackles a year and a minimum of 4 sacks. That's freaking insane. How good would we be if we had gotten that guy in the middle?
Yeah, well, for whatever reason, that was probably what's his name? I can't think. Rod Marinelli.
Don't put it on me, VCP. She says we're winning it all. I'm back at the Red Brick House.
Ooh,
look at that!
Nice catch.
Nice catch. That was not necessarily a good throw into coverage there. Sometimes you get lucky. Referees will determine Super Bowl participants. You heard it here first.
That boy's great. East Side is here. East Side, what's up, buddy? How are you, man?
East Side has already got the over.
Asman 30, yo, Pinks. I can go for a glizzy. I can go.
Oh, East Side must be still butthurt from when I timed him out last week.
Oh, he did say that. What happened?
I can't remember. He was being a dick. It was just like, what East Side.
He's good.
I'm just not. It's some nights. It's like, don't play with me. Don't play. I had a couple of 49er ones that were just trying to mess with me. Here it was, we're getting a victory because the Eagles lost and stuff. It's like, I don't want to hear from you guys tonight. I don't want to hear it.
Tonight feels like a night for Pinks. Yeah, that's a hot dog place, Chuck, in California. I didn't doubt Purdy. Said he not as tested as Dak and Hurts, period. Yeah, he's in a system that protects him. But I'll tell you one thing.
With a whole lot of weapons.
Yeah, he took a shot last week you saw what the Eagles did to him in the playoff game. If he takes another shot, it could be lights out for him because...
Dirty Sanchez, this poster right here, and my wife keeps saying, why are you keeping that? Right here, it looks rough. It looks rough. But this was actually taped into the window there. Somebody must have put it in the window to try and help keep some of the cold air from blowing in on it. And they happen to be Cowboy fans. And so it has been here since I got the place in 2016. And I have, well, I think I had the year on it. Because this is the old logo and stuff on here.
I thought you said 86 or
2005. 2005.
okay.
So, did I know that Asman, do you go to Pink's every day? They have a 10-pack chili cheese dog pack. It's for those nights you're starving. No, it's not. Those nights that you're starving going to turn into nights that you're running to the damn toilet. Oh boy, that's going to be some long nights, man. 4th and 2. They're going to take.
We need another draft like Ware, Spears, Canny, Ratliff, and Brady James. Clemente, we just need to get another. I think another.
Oh, he missed it.
Good. I think it's that everybody's assuming that we're going to go O-line in the first round. I just want to take the best guy. I would say linebacker needs to be up there. I know we're getting Overshown back, but let's not assume that he's going to come back. And I want a big guy. I want a bigger guy who just his job is just stopping the run. So when the draft comes around, you give me an offensive lineman, a beast linebacker, and a running back, and I don't care. I don't care what else you do. So
we got to find a replacement for Thomas Smith. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, that's what I say. Get an O lineman. But we need another linebacker. We're actually thin a linebacker. So
interesting thing from Tony Pollard. He was saying today that he was still feeling the effects of the fractured leg.
Yeah, fibula, I think.
Fibula. The first part of the season, and it's still that he's finally really now just really feeling like 50% again. And it's kind of like, we've kind of come to realize that, coming off of an ACL or a broken foot, ankle, that you're not 100%, even though you're cleared.
Yeah.
That it's time for your body still to recover completely.
Eastside Mozzie is a defensive lineman. I'm not giving up on him. He just needs some work, man. I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't played great, but he shows flashes.
Oh, VCP has a request here. Here we go. The remix.
What's up, Jeff Lee? How you doing, buddy? It was a nasty break on a dirty hit. No, it wasn't dirty.
It was dirty. Real dirty.
Real dirty.
Like dirty. Saying shit's dirty. That is a good mix right there. Derek Carr. I think they would have honestly been better if they had just stuck with Jameis Winston. I can't honestly say that what Derek Carr has brought to this season is anything.
Not much. Not much. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. 3:53. Let's see if he can mount a drive and get some points on the board. That would be big. Oh, man, if we get Harrison Jr., that'd be nuts.
Nice pass.
That was a nice pass.
Jeff Lee says I'm good.
1st and 10. They're moving.
Dirty Sanchez says, I ain't that damn dirty. Yes, you are, Dirty Sanchez. We know you're
Ronnie
dirty.
Young.
You're nasty.
We need a safety like Roy Williams. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Roy was a good hitter. He was a good
good in the box tackler, but he couldn't cover.
He could not cover.
Yeah.
He's like Jamal Adams.
Give me a guy like what Mark's saying, like a DeMario Davis. Yo, Brad Harris, man, thank you so much, buddy. That you did not $99, $100 super chat. Thank you so much, Brad. I appreciate it. I will definitely tell the wife and the
I
kids.
don't have that one, VCP.
Thank you, Brad.
I get the. I had. Well, actually, it's not on. That's actually at my at home on my other.
Thanks, Brad.
Stream Deck.
Appreciate
Thought
it.
I had it on here. The Here We Go rap song. I don't think I've heard of that one.
I have Here We Go, but you can't hear it. But
Get set. Here we go.
Second and 12, across midfield. See, Derek Carr going deep. Uh-oh.
is that my guy? Oh, that's not my guy. Shit, I thought it was my guy. My guy's got 12 points already. Comes from a guy who's not in the playoffs. Come on, don't be a dick, because you gotta pay.
You got it. And I was just talking bad about Derek Carr.
That's my backup receiver, Shaheed. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Brian. Thank you, Brad. Thank you so much, buddy. It's been a rough one, I will tell you that. And it's still rough because my mother-in-law's in the hospital, and
Yeah, man.
I don't know what's happening with that. So I gotta get the scoop. My wife just got home a little while ago, so I gotta find out. She's been at the
Definitely
hospital all
smart.
day.
You can't go home. You must stay at the Red Brick House.
So everybody breaks Brad's stones, but he's a big supporter. I appreciate it. Oh man.
Man, they made that one look easy.
In the 90s, the Cowboys used to own the 49ers. Yeah, 49er fan. You remember who was that? That was Alvin Harper. I think he's still running. Now, he got stopped at the 1, didn't he, Mark? I think Alvin he got stopped down at the 1 or something. You know what I've been watching a lot? I've been going back and watching because I went to a few games in the 92 season at Texas Stadium. Me and my brother, who's since passed away. I wanted to go back and watch. I watched the Eagles-Dallas game from 92. I watched a few games, and it's just a different game. I enjoy watching it, though. You know why I miss? Everybody says Madden, and I do miss Madden. I miss Pat Summerall. He was the best. Just his voice, and he always did the Cowboy games. He was great, man. Pat Summerall was great. I think Pat Summerall played with the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I'd have to Google it. Same old crap in Jersey, right, Vinny?
Ooh.
AJ, that was Shaheed.
All right, 2:28 to go in the first half. Oh, yeah, Alvin Harper that's definitely a guy that was a product of the team. Because after he went to Tampa and then to Washington, man, he was still.
Yeah. He reminded me of Larry Brown. Larry Brown got that big deal by the Raiders, and then that you never heard of him again.
He was a good, number 2 receiver, but he was not Batman. Okay, he was a Scottie Pippen.
Howard Cosell was an interesting guy, Glimmer man. I mean, I must say he had his issues, obviously. But, he would get hammered in the booth. He would get drunk in the booth. So, his son, Greg Cosell, works for NFL Films. He's, he used to do the one of those NFL Network shows. Harper went to high school down the road from me. Really, Alvin Harper. I don't blame Alvin. Alvin went to go get that one paycheck. You can't blame him. All for the Saints at 4th for Kamara. Man, I would do that. Troy Daniels, Brian. Pat did not play for Philly. He did play for the Giants. Okay, it was the Giants. See, Troy? I was seeing if you were paying attention. Yes, it was the Giants. Was he a punter? Is that what he was, Troy? I always liked Pat Summerall, but his voice was velvety. But it was cool. I was watching the Thanksgiving Day game from '92 too. That was good.
Mm.
It was just a different game. But, it did remind me that we get all upset. Dallas's record wasn't necessarily that great.
Mm-hmm.
But what stood out to me, I posted something to Twitter. What stood out to me was Eric Williams. Our offensive line was friggin' dominant.
Incredible.
It was so dominant that once we got pissed, nobody could stop us. Eric Williams, my Lord, what he did to the Eagles defensive lineman in one game. He had some success, and then he just the dude they got from Houston, I can't think of his name, but anyway, he dominated him and pancaked him to the ground and laid on him. If you go check out my Twitter page, you'll see it. Yeah, he was a kicker. Okay, yeah. You could do that back then, even when players did. Yeah, Atlanta. It was a different game. I liked that game, though. It was more physical.
We definitely need to put pressure on two of them boys' kicks.
What up, Dem Boy Kicks?
Oh, God. Ryan Fitzpatrick, stop dancing, please. Please, no, please. It's too much Fitz magic. It's too much.
Lord.
It's too much.
It's like he's hitting the buffets a little bit.
Oh, Lordy.
Hitting the buffets a little bit.
The Commanders broke him.
AJ, that was Shaheed. He's on my bench. I picked him up in case there was an injury. Nah.
Did the Rams do anything with the minute 54 before the half?
Right now, Olave's got 10, and Shaheed's got
Go make that phone call there. Thomas will
14.
be here. Third down and 5. John Taylor was a grown-ass man. Oh, there's Eastside.
Eastside's back.
What does Sunday night have to do with getting blown out 31?
Michael Dana, he was the best. Eric Williams. And you know what's funny? Eric Williams lives in Pennsylvania. That's where he's from. Eric Williams, actually, not to get too specific, not far from where Michael Anthony Fitness is at.
Really?
Yeah, not too far. So he gone for good or what?
Who's that?
Michael, he moved in?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's helping them move.
Oh. That's what I said, kicker and the Giants. Fitz made a buttload of money last few years, so I think Fitz paid him a lot. Yeah, he was one of those guys who come in and look awesome for a few games, and then reality would set in. He was a hell of a backup. Ronnie Young on the Cowboys, I got to take to drive the ball down the field and get a touchdown. That's how you get that team going. Yeah, I think they score points. That helps their defense.
It does.
It's not stating the obvious, but it's true. Stating the obvious, but it's true. All right. New Orleans is getting the ball back.
Closer than I thought it was going to be going into the half.
You all right, man? I'm tired. I'm feeling horrible, but I didn't do nothing all day, and I didn't have time to stop. Did you
work today?
Yeah, I worked today.
I know it's coming down to crunch time, man.
Yeah, I got 2 more days, and then I'm off for a week and a half.
Oh, nice.
But I got to go to a funeral and all that shit, so I got shit going on, so... but yeah, fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
The end of the season's coming up quick. Thanks, Eddie B. What up, my man? You all right?
Eddie, what's up, Eddie? Mark, can we get a Christmas from your mom's? My mom's not doing some. Oh, well, I'll go by there. Christmas.
Nick is a puppet.
And see them. and get some stuff. She's not doing as much. Oh, big pass.
Alave, baby. I gotta let my dog out. Hold on.
Okay. Uh-oh. New Orleans moving the ball here. Minute and a half left. Across midfield. This week is going to be lit with all the NFL games. Down to the 42-yard line. Here we go, 2nd and 5. And did he get it or did he trap it? Nope. He trapped it. 3rd and 5. A minute and 1 left before the half. They're pretty much in field goal range right now. Did we send Philly 500 his care package with a Gamewell jersey and a quart of eggnog? Oh, man. Third and 5. No, they're not quite in field goal range. And tipped and dropped. Alave.
Fucking Alave just fell.
Yep.
Come on, man. Vinny Hagen's like, what's going on, Mark?
Same stuff, different day, man. Just taking it one day at a time. You know, our quarterback, Dak Prescott, had some interesting comments today, and I could feel him 100% on this because okay. Went for it, nothing.
I can't wait to see Overshown play next year, Ronnie. I'm with you, but I still think we need another bigger bodied guy. Damone's not getting it done. He's okay. He's a good rotational guy, but I don't know that he's going to be the guy. So invest in a decent linebacker. Maybe Bobby Wagner. Maybe that would have been a right move. He's still friggin' playing.
Mario Davis 6 years ago.
I know.
So Dak said when he was asked if the NFL season are getting longer or flying by at this stage of his career. Flying by. Yeah, definitely as you get older. Yeah, flying by. Time does. I'm a guy that truly doesn't believe 24 hours is enough in one day. Wanting to accomplish all the things that I want to get done throughout the day and just being present where my feet are. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Up and you're in. What week is it in? I don't know. I know we got 3 games left or whatever. It flies by, and I think that the importance of staying grounded and really enjoying each day, each opportunity, not taking reps at practice, not taking a meeting, not taking hanging out with the guys in the locker room, sitting at lunch, taking any of those things for granted, especially when you look at the span of most people's career. Blessed to be able to do this, obviously, in my 8th year, but it has flown by. It's flown by, and I can't imagine
quarterback has to be big, and a quarterback has to.
Obviously, with the personal life things changing, how much that will speed things up. Just thankful for everyone that I get and trying to stay in the moment. Who's that sound like?
Yeah, right.
Anybody you know? None of hours in the day?
You.
Trying to get as much accomplished as possible.
Here, I want to play this clip real quick, guys. So
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you can see my monitor. Well, yeah, you have me out there. Just I hope I don't get killed with this, but
Just wouldn't let him up. I think that's for the triangle thing. But watch Eric Williams here.
Watch Eric
He's going to
Williams.
hit Fuller, and then after he hits him, he's going to knock him down. See him come in there, right there. He's going to knock him down, and then he's going to stay with him, and he's not going to let him get up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you watch him, here's the same thing. I think that Eric Williams has decided that Fuller isn't going to make any more plays today. And he's going to block him until that whole thing over, and Fuller just wants to fight him until it goes. And they're going to be down, and he's going to take a takedown.
He just lays on him. That's what we miss. That's what we miss, people. We miss A guy like Eric Williams.
That literally runs people out of the stadium.
I mean, that's what we miss. I mean, it's crazy, but that's what we miss.
Yeah, Eric Williams, man, and
wow, they're going to score a
that whole
touchdown.
defense, man.
Wow.
Remember, you think about guys like Gogs. Oh my God, that guy was crazy, man.
Yeah, I was just reminiscing. Mark Tuinei, he was unbelievable.
Nate Newton when he was
Newton,
the kitchen.
Mark Tuinei, John Giesick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we rolled a few guys in there. And then we got Larry Allen at the end of that run.
Larry Allen was that was.
But I mean, he wasn't there at the beginning of that run. He came in later. Larry Allen was a freaking beast. Eric Williams. Reggie White said the nastiest guy he's ever played against was Eric Williams. Eric Williams will punch you in the head, literally punch you in the head every play.
He was in that car accident, wasn't he? That kind of
yeah, and that kind of shortened his career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I was reminiscing because I saw an article on Terry Glenn. He died way too young in Plano, Texas.
Let me tell you who is a big man.
Touchdown.
I remember being this is the last Super Bowl I went to in Miami, being at the NFLPA party and meeting Cam Jordan.
Yeah.
God, Calais Campbell introduced me in. I'm looking up at Calais, who's 6'8", and Cam Jordan, that's just as big. I felt so freaking tired. I'm like, these are some. If these mother humpers hit you, man,
yeah,
your ass is dead. The size of Cam
touchdown
Jordan is just unbelievable.
Yeah, Eddie B. I don't know why Eric Williams is not in the Hall of Fame. That's a travesty.
I think his career was too short. That, and you also have the problem of the Cowboys have so many people already on the team. You know what I mean?
Go by
like Drew Pearson's problem.
Again, just go by like the greats like Reggie White. What he would say about Eric Williams.
Mm-hmm.
After they stopped playing, they actually became somewhat friends. But Eric was nasty on the football field. You can only have so many nice guys. Sometimes you need nasty. Sometimes you need some nastiness on your offensive lineman. That's why I like Tyler Smith so much. Tyler Smith is a little nasty. So, the Walker trade got us over the top. Definitely Clemente. But
wait a minute. But he can't be 190 pounds now.
Who?
Eric Williams.
Really?
55. It's 6'6". He can't be 190 pounds.
No.
6'6".
Well, he can, but he'll be a stick.
He was a big man.
He was dirty and sometimes would do stupid penalties early on, but he got better with that.
He is. He is skinny.
Really?
I don't know if he's been sick or what. I mean, it definitely looks like Eric Williams looking at on Cameo. Former NFL Dallas Cowboys. You can get him on Cameo. You can message him for $5.
Message him. See if he'll come on the show.
Oh man, get him to talk about practicing with Charles Kelly and stuff, man.
That would be a hoot. Boom. Yeah, Clemente. Tyler Smith reminds me of Eric Williams. That's what I said, buddy. That's kind of a little bit. Who gets the ball to start the second? Brad. I'm not positive. I think the Rams do. Not positive, though. But yeah, we need a little nasty. Nothing wrong with a little nasty. Nothing wrong
Three-time
with a
Super
little
Bowl
nasty.
champion. I was trying to see how many games he played. Because I know it was the accident that kind of shortened his career. Three-time Super Bowl champion. Three-time All-Pro. 93, 95, 96. Four-time Pro Bowler. 93, 96, 97, 99.
Why wouldn't that be Hall of Fame? I know it's close, but
he played in 146 games. Started 133. I think the only reason, I think two reasons. I think his career was too short, and also because you have so many already from the Cowboys that are on there. I mean, you think of Woodson. Woodson should be in there.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, Woodson
I think this might be the year.
You know, because you've already
this first.
You got Emmett, Troy, Michael.
Thanks, my man. Appreciate it, Weed.
Larry Allen, and you got Charles Haley. I mean, you got 5 from a team in the 90s. That's a lot from any one team right there. And then if you get Woodson, I mean, you can't say, let's put the whole team in. You know, the other and here's the other problem that you also look at too is you think about how many Cowboys have gone in the last few years between Jimmy. You think of Drew Pearson. You think of
that's not right though, but that's what they look
I mean,
at.
You've got a lot that are going in, and you got other teams that are like, yo, what the hell is this? The Dallas Cowboys Hall of Fame?
Oh well, it is what it is.
He was by bring higher. He was mean, man. You'd hate to meet that guy on the field, and that sometimes is what I feel like is missing from this team, is that guy that a little bit of craziness. Charles Haley was definitely that kind of crazy. Okay.
Yeah. You know who else
Eric
was
Williams,
crazy?
Googs. Those were guys that they were going to kick your ass.
I'll tell you who was crazy.
They got the little namby-pamby attitude.
Yeah, like just watching these games over, I watched a couple of them this past week, and what Darryl Johnson did, he was.
Oh yeah, he was underrated.
But just what he did though, no wonder he's broken down the way he is. He wasn't that big. He's taking on these big defensive guys and sticking his neck in there, getting run over a lot. But dude, with Darryl Johnson, and Emmett said it, there is no rushing title without Darryl Moose Johnson. So, but I was watching him.
I loved Ken Norton Jr. until he left us.
Yeah, until he went to the Niners.
Exactly, Marcone. We are a soft team. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but we're soft. Those vets would get in the person that you ain't lying, man. And Larry Allen was another one that had that attitude, man.
When was that, Glimmer, man? Ex-Cowboys O-lineman Eric Williams' son arrested on murder charges. His son had 2 counts of capital murder charges. Yeah, he played at Central State, Ohio. My former teammate played with him. Oh, cool. Yeah. Emmett did love him. Moose. Look at that outfit.
What the hell is Richard Sherman wearing?
Merry Christmas.
That looks like a San Francisco or other.
Yeah.
What the? What a clown.
Okay, 2018. Yeesh. When did Eric Williams' son get arrested? 2018, Ronnie Young. Just because you're one thing, listen, kids will have their own mind. They'll do what they want.
We should easily have 8.
Yeah, that's crazy, Vinny. That's suit.
Woodson should be in the Hall of Fame. He should have been first ballot. I mean, he's the Dallas Cowboys' all-time leading tackler. That says a hell of a lot right there. Part of 3 Super Bowl winning teams. Wish we could have kept Sean Lee to help our linebackers. What is Sean Lee? Is he coaching someplace, high school or something?
I don't know. He was supposed to come back, but he left and never came back. He said he probably got away from football and said, "Yeah, no, I'm not going back." Killed
Rams
2
might be the
people
second best
in a weed
NFC
deal.
team.
Okay.
He bought it on Amazon. Oh boy. Or Amazon gave it to him because this is Amazon Prime. Oh my goodness. Mm. 36 says yes against the Saints. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Rich P.
Oh, boy.
He's trying to be cool.
I'll be honest with you. Richard Sherman, and of course, people say it's because he's always trashing the Cowboys, but he's not really that good on the shows.
Well, you can only just do one thing, like Shady. Sorry, but like all Shady wants to do is just trash and make fun of the Cowboys, and I think you got to bring more to the table. Just like Dan, you're lousy. I think he's decent at what he does. Brad Harris, I want to hear a lot of let's put the women and children to bed and good effort. Shout out to Brad. Damn. Thanks, Brad.
Sometimes here's the thing, though.
This is for you, Brad.
Come on, baby. Come on. All right. What time? Let's go.
All right, everybody, now's the time. Brown right, motion, tailback slant. Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for fucking dinner, all right? On 1, ready?
Here it is, baby. Let's put the women and children. Brad, thank you so much, Brad. I appreciate it, buddy.
Here's the thing on, we don't know if what we get on the shows are truly them being free to say what they want to say,
right,
or if it's kind of scripted. Kmart, she is all of a sudden kind of like Miss Ghetto Girl. If you look at her work before when she worked with the Commanders, if you look at her interview she did with Dak, that was not her. It's almost like they take the people and they make them like wrestling characters. Dan, like I said, Dan, you're lousy. He's not stupid. He's got some stupid things that he says, but you don't know if that's like, okay, here's your role. You're the idiot that gets the clicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they recognize the Cowboys are the moneymaker. You can't lose if you talk about the Cowboys. Joy Taylor, as much as we talk shit about her, you think anybody would care anything about Joy Taylor except looking at her as eye candy if it wasn't for all of her crazy takes about the Cowboys? Nobody would be thinking about her. Logan Motorsport, man.
What's up, Logan? He thinks they're going to win this week.
Call the missing persons on you.
Yeah, I love Pat, Ronnie. Eddie B, we don't wear any Niners gear here ever, no matter if they win a Super Bowl or not. Niners never, 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 never. Yeah, I'm with you, Eddie. That's as much as I always laugh about the Eagles, and we don't like the Eagles. It's the Niners for me. I can't stand them. Cannot stand the Niners. Did you find it? You do know it's in a blue envelope?
Damn, he's blown up. Marshawn Lynch is put on a few pounds there. Damn.
He's just an idiot that ran out of bounds in the zone. Yeah, right. Dan, you're lousy.
Wow. So the winner of tonight's game has about a 70% chance of making the playoffs.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Sohan. Wow, Eastside, not going to lie, I would leave my baby for Joy Taylor.
Mark, you see Cop Pizzle video. Did with his kids in response to Philly? No, actually, Holly, I did not. I know Philly. I saw Phillies last night where Philly was like, "I want you to wrap up all your kids' Christmas presents, send them all to me. They don't get to unwrap anything." I was like, but he's
That's
like, "But I like
crazy.
Christmas. I won't do that." But you're gonna have to wear a skirt and you have to dance around and pirouette and raise your legs. I'm like, you sound kind of kind of
Yeah, it
suspect
sounds a
there,
little
Billy.
odd there.
I don't know that I want to see all that and sing "Fly Eagles Fly." Sounds like some kind of warped fantasy you got there, Philly.
Yeah, it sounds a little weird, bruh.
That and handwritten 300 times. The Giants stink. The Eagles are great, or some shit like that. So, did he accept the bet? He always accepts these bets and he always loses them. Maybe this time would be. Could it be? Am I crazy to think that the Giants have a chance?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I have actually had lunch with Molly Quorum in LA back in 2013. And she is rather beautiful.
Joe Kane. We need a little Latimer on our defense.
Uh-oh.
You can close that. As long as they're all in.
Molly Quorum used to be nice when she was younger and thicker. He said, okay. Her take that she had on Zeke, and this is, when he got suspended and all that, that was a case of it seemed like he was guilty without any evidence. In her mind, she was like the first Joy Taylor as far as going after the Cowboys in that one.
Oh, she did it. Sorry. No, close the door, but she just did it.
All right, let's see if we can make it through the second half.
Just without the roids, exactly.
It's funny to pick on the Cowboys. They always collapse. Prapa, you talk a whole lot of shit, but we've won a Super Bowl more recently than you guys have, bro. I mean, yes, you can beat the Cowboys. Congratulations. But, I ain't seen you win the Super Bowls either, bro.
Sean McVay, man, what a coaching job.
43-0 and leading at halftime. That's a coach. We ain't losing when we're up. That's like Pete Carroll. When they have a lead, he's like 92-3. Not Jason Garrett, though.
Coach Clapp, baby. Coach Clapp.
Alrighty. Yeah, but we get to the Super Bowl. Okay.
I will, Brad. I will.
All right. Well,
what's going on, Mark Hutchin? How are you, buddy?
You got the team. You got the team. You're getting all the love. Eddie, it really, really doesn't matter. I mean, they all go after the Cowboys. It's the only way they can get ratings. Without it, they're pretty much toast. Shout out to Eddie B. Got you covered.
Same guy. Ooh.
The Niners are nothing but in-season tournament champs. Never going to win the real thing. Well, I can't wait to see them with Baltimore. Oh, wow.
He dropped it.
He dropped it. Or no. Wait. He's saying it's a catch, I think.
Wow. Dez don't think so. I think that's a catch.
The catch. Yeah, he was tacked. Yeah, that's a catch.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't matter. They ran a play.
Wow. She can't find it?
Wow. Wow. He had literally a hand there on the football in between his.
Mark Hutchins, shout out to you, brother. What's your thoughts on the game Sunday? I'm worried about it, Mark.
Are you?
Yeah, Mark Hutchins asking me. I'm worried about the Miami game.
Shit.
I think we could win.
His helmet got knocked off. And he's grabbing his face.
At least his face isn't still in his helmet, so he's good. I think we could win the game, Mark, obviously. But I am concerned about it. Our defense did not look good. So
you have games like that. I'm not, just sometimes looking at Dak and crew dancing before the game and stuff. I think we just got too full of ourselves and figured, man, the Buffalo Bills, man, they're going to roll over and die. That shit happens in football, man. Alrighty. Mark, I watched your video about the Eagles fans are hiding.
Yeah,
but
Brad,
Logan, don't you feel alone in here? Because it's like typically.
Logan, where's all the Eagle fans at? Where's Philadelphia?
And Twiz Dig. We have not seen Philadelphia at all. In fact, I don't think I've seen Linda tonight.
Yeah, she was over here a little while ago.
Yeah, y'all don't come around too much. You just don't. Dak can dance too.
You just don't.
I mean, Logan, honestly, where's your posse? Where's your people? I mean, I haven't seen trade Dak for at least 3 weeks.
Twiz is here. He says you need to stop the run. They have 2 backs that will be over 1K with Waddle. Yeah, they're scary, Twiz, but I think our best defense is our offense. If our offense can get back on to scoring 30, 35 points, that will go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
If we allow them to run the ball and to hold the ball and we don't
Logan
score.
says, yeah, I'm the only Eagle fan here. Oh, man.
I guess know why. They're in the freaking playoffs. Listen.
I think they're mad. Well, because a lot of them have wrote a lot of checks here, brother.
I know.
A lot of checks, and they don't want to pay me.
It's just like a lot of the Cowboy fans in this area. They're all loudmouths, and they write checks, and they're living on past glory.
Mm-hmm.
And that it gives us a bad name. It just does. So.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to know what goes on in the blue pitch.
Oh shit, Brad!
You saw it. His helmet got knocked off.
Oh yeah, it is. Wow, they're gonna score again.
They don't want to overdose on Crow. Oh man, the Rams down 21 already. Boom.
Oh, he was wide
open. Wide open.
How was Apuka that wide open?
Damn.
This dude was drafted what? In the 4th round? Nakua? He's a beast. What's the football school? Raymond? It's 17-7 Rams. I know, I gotta get that. I gotta learn how to do that. 17-7.
The running game has been hurting us on the road. Seems like our defensive line not as good. Well, we're a smaller defensive line. We're built for speed. Pounding the rock without Hankins. Hankins was the anchor in there.
Oof.
Oh man.
3rd and 10. You need to keep him to a field goal here. Merry Christmas, Logan Motorsports. Hope to see your Eagles in the playoffs. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be fun. Eagles Cowboys championship game. That would be fun. Oof. Throw it to Cup.
3rd and 10. Screen.
Cup. Ooh, there you go.
You got it. 1st down. It's about to be
You
a
ask,
blowout.
you shall receive, Brad.
That should have been pass interference.
Thanks,
Danny,
Elena.
that's not nice. Michael says, hello, game time.
Michael Grob, what up, my man?
Danny, watch it. Respect others. Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. They're getting ready to score a touchdown. So get ready, people. Kyron Williams. Throw it to Cup. Logan, how many games do you think the Eagles will win after this Seahawks game? Sohan says. So he has them losing one, Mark.
I have them losing one too.
So if that's the case, we're winning the division unless we let.
Lest we implode.
Wow. We better not implode.
The Queen is here. I'm late. I'm here. Happy 1 year to me. Shout out to the Queen Bella. 1 year of being a channel member. Woohoo! Holly Pierce, Eddie, I'm out of milk or the bottles. Did Philadelphia show up? Or are you trying to call him out?
No, I haven't seen him here today.
Such front-running fans. I mean, they're about as reliable as Nick Sirianni at the end of a game. Oh, and it relates to them possibly not crying.
3rd and 2. This is big here. You got to keep him out of the end zone. I don't think they will.
Keep him out?
Oh,
Stafford, what was that?
Yeah, he's trying to pull it back. And all right, field goal. That was big. That was big. Brian, say we go on defense first. We win the toss. Your thoughts? I don't know. I didn't like the idea of going on defense this past week. I kind of like we're on the road, so they'll probably do that, Brad. I don't know. I might go offense and go down and try and get a touchdown. Put the pressure on them, but. Yeah, they a lot of these coaches like getting that double dip, at the end of the first half and in the second half. So the second quarter, third quarter deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna suck if you give up a touchdown on the first drive like we did last week. So I would, I don't know, man. I would probably take the ball. Mark, how would you rank the top 3 Cowboys rivalries from Propa?
It used to be the Commanders back in the day because the Eagles were shit. But you have to now say it's the Eagles would be the number 1. And then, of course, the Commanders now.
Niners.
And the Niners, I don't know if it's a rivalry when you beat. Well, you put it in there.
I would say Niners, Eagles, Washington. But Washington,
Washington's just been so bad for so long.
Alan Williams, what's up, man?
Oh, boy. This game is a little dry.
You're just tired.
I don't know why, man.
You don't know why.
Better than any other day.
I'm tired myself, but
I find it hilarious that Richard's wearing the same Christmas suit he used 4 years ago.
Too, Ronnie.
Oh wow, this is what's funny. Twitter don't play. So somebody found the outfit that Richard Sherman is wearing now from 4 years ago when the Rams got beat, when the 49ers beat the Rams in 2019.
He wore it?
He wore that. Yeah, they got a picture of him at the podium with it.
Wow. Oh, hey, you pulled it out. What's wrong with that? You get another wear out of it.
Boston Scott is trending. What is trending about Boston Scott?
Boston Scott, what happened?
I guess they're trolling him a little bit.
Oh, it's about his streak, his streak against the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Scott has a penchant for big games when it comes to playing against the big blue, and the odds makers are expecting more domination for Scott on Christmas Day. He don't get the ball enough. But what do I know? Queen Bella, Richard Sherman looks like a snow globe.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Ronnie, I had that on by accident, and I forgot it was Prime
Shout out
Thursday.
to the Queen. You know, it was surreal watching that Eagles loss at the end there. I couldn't believe.
Doing all right, man. A little under the weather, but I'm all right, Michael.
I still couldn't believe that Drew Lock took them down the field in under 2 minutes for a 37-yard TD pass. How much must that have hurt? One thing, it was a really good team, and I'm just sorry. I'm just reliving that because it was a long day, almost 500 miles of driving. I get there, the Eagles are already up, and it's like, oh, it's going to be a long night. Why am I even doing this live stream, man?
Yeah, they said you don't want to show your face.
Well, I was saying that because I knew I wasn't going to be on time starting, so I said, Mark Holmes, clickbaiting, I guess, because I know that he'll say, yeah, Cowboys lose, Mark Holmes ain't going to live stream, he ain't showing his face, right. He's the same. It's like, nah.
I know, Logan, he's teasing you, buddy.
Oh, boy.
All right, here we go.
I'm sorry, Logan. Too soon? Is it too soon?
3rd and 6.
I slept so good when they lost. You and me both, Bella. It was like, yesterday was.
Yeah, yes. Grabberry. Grabberry. Twiz, I am gaming and listening to Brian. Nice. What are you playing, Coyote? Early it was the Commanders, then went to the Giants for a little bit, and it's been Eagles for a while. Yeah, I say Mark's probably right. Our biggest rival is the Eagles and the Niners. It seems like we're playing the Niners more and more.
3rd
and 6. Okay. You like it, a Coyote? Let's see here. 3rd and 6 on their own.
Big 3rd down.
Yeah, it is. Got it.
You got it. They needed that to try and stay in this.
They did.
If they didn't get that, then all hell would break loose. Or the game would be busted wide open.
Bunsbury is not a man corner.
Mark, game time. You wait. Just as soon as Philadelphia She-Girls win a game, those cockroaches. Oh, you know that. They wouldn't be cockroaches if they didn't, Eddie. Shout out to you, cousin. It's so peaceful. It's almost too peaceful, you know. You need some
You need a little
controversy.
trollage.
Yeah. Oh boy.
If you are into spaceships and all, okay.
Eddie, Logan Motorsports said, "Hey, I'm here." He's like, "I like to be abused." All right, ball on 45. Oh boy.
Wow. That was a horrendous pass.
What a bad pass. What a stupid throw. 3rd and 6.
I'll be right back.
Takes time. 3rd and 6. Raheem Morris has done a hell of a job with that defense. Kelly, welcome, Kelly. How are you doing tonight? Pick Derek Carr. There we go. Car crash. Wow. And this game's ass has been busted wide open now. Wow. Derek Carr. Another car crash. Threw in the double covers. Didn't even see the guy there. I'm sorry, Pam. Pam, I'm trying to stay awake here. This game is like killing me, and I don't know why today. I'm kind of tired today. I think I will sleep good tonight. Saints suck. They score here, the game is over. I got no faith in Derek Carr. Man, what you eating?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
What you eating, man?
Like I said, it's only been a few months since I paid it off.
Derek Carr, another car crash. You see the interception? What are you eating, man?
Pecans.
Oh, shit.
You don't like nuts?
Pause. Actually, pecans and walnuts I'll break out.
These are the candied pecans.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Stop right there. Stop right where you're doing east side. You're crossing the line, bro. That and you're about to get a foot in your ass. Okay. I'm telling you, east side, you don't want that smoke, bro. You don't want that smoke. She gonna put a foot in your ass.
Car is ass, Vinny.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
Shit. She gonna push your shit in. Oh wow, what a run. What a run.
Boy, Brad.
Already. Crazy course ahead. I always love this.
Joe, how
There's
are you?
Twiz Digga. Hill and Waddle, 400 yards combined. Okay. Oh, boy. We'll see. My Cowboys better show up for this game. Damn. Just like that, they're on the 17-yard line.
Yep. It's their offense that's killing the Saints.
Well, that and Derek Carr turning it over. That's
what I mean.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I think that they've been better off saving the money than having Derek Carr. with James Winston.
Touchdown.
Wow, what a run. 27-7. Okay, can we say that this game is over?
Probably.
And so now the Rams aren't going to be a pushover for San Fran. I wonder if San Fran is worried a little bit. Maybe they should bench him and let him see the game. Stupid throw.
It was a stupid throw.
It's over. I won my little $5 Ram bet. So much for saying I'll take the. Oh, did Angelica, you need to just stick with the puppies, girl. Okay, stick with the puppies.
And Mystic says it's over.
Did you activate him last week?
I did not.
Okay, activate that mother humper this week, man.
I'm saving him. Mystic.
Saving him for what? Shit.
The playoffs.
Shh. We better get this mojo going, man.
I gotta do my research.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Now all of a sudden you want me to activate him.
If you find out, oh no, I've got it going the wrong way.
Yeah, I know.
Riley, what's up, Riley? All the lovely ladies in the place. Are the Rams good, Saints bad, or they both suck? And this is just the lucky Rams winning. Well, here's the thing. Now, let me ask this, Brian. Yeah. Now that the Rams look like they're going to be a playoff team, right? They now have a winning record. Do we get any credit for beating them before?
No. We're not.
I'm just saying.
Just like when we played the Chargers, they weren't that bad. They were actually people. You said they were going to beat us. And then we beat them, and then they go in the tank, and now they stink. But at the time that we played them, they were decent.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Before Kellenism really set in.
Activate the damn thing. Vinny, I know I got to figure that out, man. I got to be very careful. I may have to bring somebody in and record it. Wow, what is this, a Ram fan?
Well, that's his mom.
Oh, okay. We'll let her slide then. I thought it was like the Charger fan. You haven't seen her anymore.
Only in memes.
I didn't take it, but she might have put it over here.
Mama's definitely happy.
Oh, look in there. There's not in there. I know, but there's shit inside of shit. Olave, baby. Get them garbage yards. I'm thinking it's over there.
Oh boy,
Coyote. We are 2-3 against 500 teams now. I know. More importantly, we need to do better on the road. So.
Yeah, but somebody I've got to look and see it. But basically, we always get a hard way to go. They talk about how bad we are on the road, but I think they're pointing out that basically everybody else on the road too is ass as well.
You found it? You found it? Yeah, about time you don't lose my shit. Isn't that funny how that works? All my shit gets lost. No, I was just trying to find a title on one of my cars.
Oh.
My engine blew up.
What in your car?
My transmission is
shit.
in my Jeep. So, whatever. I'm not going to get that fixed. It's an older Jeep. I'm going to sell it to somebody who's a mechanic. But I need to find the title.
Okay. All right, 4 minutes left to the third quarter. Down 27-7.
Dallas Cowboys, what up? What up?
Indoor teams don't often travel well.
It was a Jeep Cherokee East Side.
Cowboys got a road playoff game in the future. We better win. Howard Floyd, what's happening, Howard? How are you doing?
Join the club, Brian. Vinny Hagan. What am I joining? How do you
Bill's
go back? I know. Vinny, I don't know. I have to bring somebody in. Howard Floyd. Marky Mark. I guess I'm the funky bunch. I'll do some research on it, Vinny. I'll figure it out. We'll come up with something fun.
Bills, Dolphins, Lions. Oh my!
I was kind of waiting for the playoffs, but
you know what the funny? Okay, not to keep going. We got a couple of Eagles in here, so we can turn the chat back on it. But the funniest thing to me is how listening to like the Eagle people and stuff and all this, that, and the other, after them talking about how the Cowboys can't beat good teams. And here it is, the Eagles have the easiest cakewalk right now. And it's like, oh, well, the Eagles, they'll clinch, it's like, okay, so what does that mean? You're going to hopefully beat up on some bad teams? Does that mean you're a good team? No.
Right. Did he catch it?
Nope.
Catch the ball, bro.
Yep.
Well, he got me 17 points.
4th and 7, they're going for it. Wow.
That was a good pass. You got to catch that. Ooh.
Man almost fumbled it.
Wow.
Turnover on downs.
Derek Carr.
They've gone
on you, bro. Thanks, Vinny. Okay, Olave is one of my guys. Fantasy for 500. Yeah, Mark, I started him tonight in my league. I get PPR. He's got me 17.2. He was forecasted for like 16, so he's doing better. Give me 20 points, I'll be happy.
Okay.
My baby got a Jeep East Side.
Going to be 76 degrees in Miami, mostly cloudy and breezy.
Yeah, as long as it's not rain, we're good. But, they're a very talented team, so this will tell what we're going to be this year, I think. Are we going to be able to win on the road against a good team?
Angelica had a lifted in, and now had a lift and ran on
Pause.
33s on it.
What did she lift?
She had a 77 CJ5 Jeep with a lift and 33s on it.
How?
She likes riding high.
Like Tim the Toolman Taylor. How?
Anything can happen in the NFL. Any team can get beat. The Niners struggled for 3 weeks straight, but they're still getting all the praise.
Well,
yeah,
James,
I know. That's what I keep saying, bro.
Elena says, man, we played our hard games. One silly loss might bite us, but you play the games on your schedule. Hey, Elena, it's weird. You can't ever predict. Eagles coming into this year had never lost to the Jets ever in their history. My first run at the schedule prediction, I had the Eagles losing to the Jets until a subscriber said, or somebody who watched my video said, oh, well, they've never, ever lost to the Jets. So I redid it, gave them a win against the Jets. Don't you know they lost against the Jets?
Mm-hmm.
So
sure did.
You know, it is what it is. You kind of knew we were going to split. I mean,
are we actually going to make it through a night without Philadelphia? The last time this happened, people thought he had died.
Oh.
I'm serious. We didn't hear from him for a couple of days, and people thought he had died.
Oh. Yeah, tell Chris he needs to pay. He did. Oh, yeah. AJ. I already put 10 in for me and Tina, so. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
Ashley had 5 in there. I don't know what happened.
Who's winning the division? I hope it's going to be the Cowboys. I have a feeling that the Giants are actually going to beat the Eagles. You know, if you're a New York Giant player, it's been a long season. The season sucked. But you could have, you could feel really good if you were able to kind of sock it to the Eagles.
Especially how the Eagles always run it up on the Giants. They can return the favor. Let's put it this way. They're not sleeping very easy. They're not going to, it's going to be white knuckles around here.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles winning. The team is being predictable. We can break the chain in the playoffs.
GT, Cowboys still suck. Okay.
Thanks for stopping by, GT. James Landers, the Giants are going to be doomsday killers. They want probably beat the
Yeah. I would love that.
Duncan Wright, don't say that, man.
Second and 14, and they pick up 13 of it.
He says he'll jump off a bridge if the Giants beat us.
Oh, Lord. Don't do that, man. It's just football.
I figured we win Bill's game and break my heart on Christmas. Now I'm not sure. Could we lose this one and win out, limp into the playoffs? Well, yeah, exactly. I told Mark, if we lost this week and won the next 2, and all the Eagles have to do is lose 1, we still win the division. But you don't want to do that. You want to win all 3. That's what you want to do.
Get some momentum going.
Yeah. Because you're not getting a bye. So that ship has sailed. You can finish number 2, though, and get yourself a home game. And we're 15-0 in our last 15 home games. So. Yeah, probably, Brad. They should be doubling Puka because he's killing them.
Okay, I'm going to do this to myself. I just have to hear at least some of it. So he took the bet.
We got business to take care of.
He does not wear a tutu.
step up your game. I need you to step up.
Oh, Lordy.
I need you to step up. Whistle. Tell him again, little baby doll.
Baby doll whistle.
No way, Jose.
Mark looks like he's falling asleep.
I am. It's listening to the cop pizzle is what's doing.
They've said, or Philly 500, I should say,
boy.
has said that the only way that Daddy can get the strap back is that if we lose, if the Giants lose, Daddy has to wear a tutu and sing Fly Eagles Fly. That sounds like some geek stuff. I don't understand between him and Mark.
Oh, see, here we go.
Up with the weirdness.
Weirdness.
Calling Daddy. Billy 500 wants me to wear a tutu and dance. These freaks. Tell him, little baby doll.
Oh, Lordy.
All due respect, you got no fucking idea what it's like to be number one.
Howard Floyd.
Damn.
Whistle!
Eagle fans are vicious toward their own team.
They really are.
It's the Lions eating their young. It's brutal around here.
Make the rules.
Is it still ugly up there?
Still bullshit, Brian. We don't need a bye. The bye weeks hurt us.
I need the Giants to go in
to effing
Lincoln Financial Field on Christmas.
Go in to take care. We take no time off. Going hard. Yeah. I don't have a problem not getting a bye, but I would like to get a home game if that's possible.
Supposedly Philadelphia's favorite son.
Love seeing Philly.
Went to Russia.
Wearing
all places.
Very sure he looked really sad. Yeah.
And beat Ivan Drago.
Oh, welcome to the Mojo Crew.
Christmas.
Uh-oh. Shout out to Fabian.
If we're doing math, we have an Italian stallion at quarterback named Tommy DeVito. Tell him, little baby doll.
If you go to the community tab, there is a post in there. It's kind of deep in there.
All right, Ronnie, I'll talk to you, buddy.
If you go there and
Merry Christmas.
On our site, we'll send you your shot glass and stress football. Are you taking the bet or what, buddy? That's all I want to know.
Philly 500.
Got a Joe Barty here for you.
Want it? You got it. But I want you to understand.
Go to Disney World.
I want you to understand something.
Yes, go on.
Hey, this is my show.
Stress ball.
I want you to understand something. That I'm not accepting this wager because I'm desperate. I'm not accepting this wager because I'm some degenerate. I'm accepting this wager, Philly 500, because I believe that the New York Giants are going to go into Philadelphia and kick.
They're killing me. That's it. Damn.
Puka Nakua.
Pluto.
I don't wear it too.
And my days of singing Fly Eagles Fly, they're over.
Mm.
So you want it? You got it. But I want you to be sure of this.
Wake up, Mark.
I'm awake. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
And the New York Giants prevail.
Absolutely.
I want you to box it up before Santa Claus even calls it a day. You make sure that he gets it.
Wow.
And that Rudolph brings it right back to Pistol's house. Tell him, little baby.
Okay, there we go.
Little baby doll.
Whistle. My daddy don't wear Philly 500. My dad don't wear a tutu. Okay. Oh, Lord.
This game is getting horrible, Crystal.
I hope that tutu
now it's horrible.
Yeah. Well, it's about to be a complete blowout. And then they'll
Shout
start
out
getting
to the Rams.
Ooh.
Ooh, that could have been a flag.
Damn, that's a pass interference.
Is that the honey badger?
I think so.
Look like him.
Oh, no flag.
That's a crazy bet, Vinny. Now, is it for both games? Is it for this game? Like, what is it?
It's just for this game.
That's crazy.
He wants to get the belt back. Stop betting that damn thing, buddy. Your team sucks.
William Williams, oh, the drama.
Third and 8. Come on here.
Let's get ready to rumble. Glimmerman, watch videos from a few years ago. He was out of line when him and Mark let it go. If it's some kind of weird WWE type of shit, then it's fine. Not my thing. But yeah, I never understood, his infatuation. Oh, well, listen. It's not really about the belt, people. If you think about it.
What is it?
It's about what comes along with
The
YouTubing with Philly 500 and Mark Holmes.
I ain't nobody, man. Wow. I'm a dude sitting here in a 200-year-old house falling asleep. So it ain't all that, bro. I can't believe people are sitting here watching it. A little more and Mark falls off his chair. I'm like leaning back. It's like lean back.
Yeah, it's always got that Big D energy right now.
I need that. Nope.
Not.
Mark wants to hit the bed. You ain't lying, man. Shoots.
Come on, man. Come on. All right. What time? Let's go.
All right, everybody, now's the time. Brown right, motion, tailback slant. Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for fucking dinner, all right? On one, ready?
Holla, we them boys. Holla, we them boys.
Their playoff chances. Your father-in-law. No, QB, no, the stairwell is right there. Well, I got the railings that'll keep me from going over.
Yeah, I figured that's what I was saying, Vinny. Giants, the last game of the year, that would be the game I would be most concerned about if I was Philly. They're a 12.5-point favorite on Sunday. If they lose, they're toast.
All right, 30-7.
30-7. Twiz, okay, but yeah. Yeah, I actually don't mind a pizzle. There was just that whole BS from last year that.
Yeah. It's all good. There were outside influences.
Yeah, there was things that nobody knows about. Cowboys better not be sleeping on Miami. Elena, they ain't sleeping. I just don't know that they're good enough to beat them. We'll see on the road. That'll be the test. If we can go into Miami and win, then all is well. If we lose, then how the hell can we be confident going on the road in the playoffs? That's my thing. How can we be confident?
This game is over. Texans versus Brown on Sunday. Browns all day.
So we riding this out or what? What are we doing?
I don't know. Are we?
You're really struggling.
I am struggling. I've been struggling since the first quarter. I sat down here. I was like, God, why am I so tired this evening?
Your body is saying, yo, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
I tell you what, I felt so good today because I built shutters for the outside. But the problem is the brick here are old handmade brick. They're not like modern bricks now that are hard as a brick. They're soft and they're hard to drill into. I mean, excuse me, they're easy to drill into them. And I wasn't sure how I was going to get these mounts on them because I'm like, it's close to the edge of the bricks.
Right.
They may end up cracking the bricks and not holding. And I drilled the hammer drill in there with the regular size screw, and it was just like there was nothing there. But I got it to work. And so before I decided
Good
to
night,
go
Mark Hudson.
Huh? Oh,
No,
okay.
not you.
I was like, I'm boring you. Okay.
Good night. I'm out. I can't take it anymore. Now I'm joking.
Okay. but I felt good because I got one of them up on there. It's like, okay, so I've got one window that has two shutters that actually close.
Right.
I've got the little S things we found some antique ones at a antique place, used ones from an old building. We got those on there. I felt great about them. And so we're going to be here until Christmas Day. We're going to go back home. Our friend Allie is going to be coming to our house, and we're coming back the day after Christmas. And she's going to spend a few days down here. And maybe Marvine and her boyfriend come down for a couple days too. And so my wife's going through, it's just like, oh, we got a punch list of things we need to do because I'm up here working up here.
Punch list.
And I'm like, the stuff up here doesn't really matter. We don't have any furniture up here. It's like, why would anybody come up here to do anything? The big TVs downstairs, the kitchen, the bedrooms, so none of this stuff up here really matters too much. She's like, well, what about the shutters? And I'm like, I've got to build those and put them on. Well, why did you put up the first ones then? I said I wanted to make sure that it was actually going to work because the hinges are like $25 a window,
right.
And wood is, irreplaceable. So if it's not going to work, I don't want to go ahead and make the shutters. So I need to try and get those up there. And I said, when they come to the house, they're going to come in the house. They're not going to be standing out front looking and saying, oh my God, the shutters aren't there. She said, that's not the point. She's like, I'll know they're not there. And it's just like, okay, so tomorrow I need to try and see if I can make the 4 shutters and get them all painted and then get them mounted on the outside.
Nice.
It's like, okay. Oh,
are these like standard shutters or what?
Shutter? No, these are made to look like they're called
I need to get shutters.
No, these are made out of antique hard pine, so they're heavy as shit. So they're like 67-inch. No, they have a hinge, so they actually are functioning.
Oh.
You can actually swing them closed like they would have been before.
Right.
So these are, like I said,
that's
it's like
cool though.
It's $25 for each one for the hinges.
So for these, how many you got? 3 more.
Well, there's 2 more windows up here in the front, and then I've got 2 lower ones. The lower ones we'll do later on, but she wants the ones up top done. I mean, they look good. They do look good. It's like, okay, you want me to just work on that or some of the smaller stuff where people are actually going to be staying? 3 turnovers on downs and an interception.
Olave getting a lot of garbage yards.
Wasn't really a lot. It was
that wasn't Olave.
Oh boy! Only 11 minutes left to go. It's actually flying by now.
It actually is. Olave again, Brian. I know. I'm up to 19 points for not scoring a touchdown. That's not bad.
Well, they'll probably get some garbage time points.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that they're keeping the ball in bounds.
Yes, get
that. The clock is running. Yes. Keep running. It's actually kind of early to be fourth quarter right now.
Yeah,
it's only 38.
It's only 11:15. That's good.
So how's everything going on your channel?
It's going well. I keep fluctuating. I'm about halfway to 1,200. I just lost. You know how it is. Like you gain some, you lose some. I don't know why, but I'm closing in on 1,100.
Good.
Closing in.
When did you originally start your channel? Oh, man.
Well, all intents and purposes, we didn't really start doing a lot until we went to the
draft. I mean, not draft, the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that was basically where I started my push there. It was more of I started it, but I hadn't really done that much. I wasn't real consistent with it. But, I'm in a groove. I'm grooving.
Okay, so after doing this for, say, 6-7 months, how do you feel about doing YouTube? Are you enjoying it?
Oh, yeah, I do enjoy it.
Is it like a job?
No, it's not a job. I enjoy it, actually. Especially when you know that you have a live stream and you can go live and people show up. and you're talking and you actually get relationships with the people you're talking to. I think it's kind of cool. So, I'm enjoying it. I just picked my weeks, so I'm off for the draft. And I took 3 weeks in August, so I'm thinking about going to training camp. So we'll see. Thanks, Elaine. I appreciate it. So,
my Embassy Suites has turned into something else there.
We're at
rebuilding it in Oxnard. It was Mandalay Bay. It was really nice because it was right on the water.
Well, I briefly looked at rooms. See, I would probably need your for the draft, and you can get them, but they're pricey right now. Downtown Detroit, they're a little pricey, so we got to figure that out.
So they changed it to Zakari Dunes, is what they're calling it now. But basically, it wasn't Embassy Suites. It's still owned by Hilton,
California.
See, here's the thing. The reason why they have a great swimming pool. It was an Embassy Suites, so they had, you get the breakfast. That's great. It was right there. It's right on the water, and so like when my wife went with me, for her, it's cool. Just hang around the hotel, the beach and everything else, and I could go through, and that way it killed two birds with one stone.
I was thinking about possibly going to Dallas and
training camp when they come back.
Yeah, and maybe take it in a preseason game. You got the Star there. You can do a lot of stuff. I don't know. We'll have to see. It'd be nice to travel back with them, but we'll see. It might be cheaper to wait to go to Dallas too, as opposed to going to California and seeing 3 practices or 2 practices.
I couldn't see that many practices in Dallas either. But
but if there's a preseason game and
that's
wrap
true.
it around that, I don't know. We'll see.
6:47 left.
Wow, it's flying.
You can do it.
Give me an Olave touchdown to cap it
Danny,
off.
you live 4 minutes away from training camp. Nice. Danny said we can come stay at his house.
Oh, nice. Is that Olave? Nope.
Johnson.
Major Johnson.
Cool G, what's up, man? We are just trying to get through this game.
I won't be greedy, Brad. He's not even my best receiver, so I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. So
and it's good. Mark Kentucky in an interview. Got to do something here. We've got no dog in this fight. We've got no Eagle trolls to chase out. And even the 49er fans are kind of weak tonight.
Well, I had one. I had one.
I had Frappa was in here.
Say that again, Mark. I couldn't understand.
I said
you over the yawn.
Oh, sorry.
Mark
was in here.
Dana.
Hit a motherfucker in the face over and over and over and over again until they quit. And when they quit, hit them again.
Oh, boy.
And again and again.
They need
and
to
again.
go back to San Antonio and practice there and stop being soft.
Vinny, me and my sons want to take in a Cowboy game.
It's like injuries for us. They're starting to pile up. Dave, they're piling up for everybody.
I haven't been to the AT&T.
It's that time of year. There were 26 injuries between the Cowboys and the Dolphins listed.
Mark, how are we beating Miami on Sunday? Looks like the injuries for us are starting to pile up. Dave Yarnell.
I think we're okay.
Yamal. Yarnell.
I'm not sold on Miami being a great team. I mean, yeah, they looked good against the Jets this past week, but come on.
No, I don't see him, Brad.
And Tariq Hill's not practicing either. So if he's not practicing, I'm sure he'll play, because of the importance of the game.
Yeah.
But if he's not 100%, that helps you out tremendously.
Stop your yawning.
Sorry, because Tua ain't the same guy without Tariq Hill. Alrighty, coming down the clubhouse turn here.
Stafford's looked decent tonight.
He's actually looked decent this last half of the season here. He's been actually balling again.
Yeah.
And not turning over the football. There you go. There's the stats right there. 14 teams, 1 interception over the last 5 games.
He will play, definitely, Vinny. I guarantee he plays. Yeah, Vinny, I've been
house. I did 32 years ago within the past 5 years, and night shift, and I have checked players off clipboards that are in their beds now. Okay.
I was at the Walmart.
Same old deck, going to move on from Polar as well off season.
I was at the Walmart right next to AT&T, Vinny, but I'd never been into AT&T.
Okay.
Jamie, Miami's got a banged up offensive line. Yes, they do, Jamie Garcia. Mark brought up, or somebody in the chat brought up about Micah Parsons playing linebacker. I just leave him where he's at, man. Our offense has got to score. That'll be our defense. Our defense is good with the lead when they can just worry about a team throwing, because you're not going to run if you're down 20 points.
You're right about that.
So
6:31. We can do it.
We can do it, Jamie. That's what Broader says. What's that, Jamie? Yeah. Oh yeah, Vinny. Yeah, I get a lot of the stuff from him. Not everything. I don't always believe everything Brian says. A lot of it. Brian's scared a lot. He's always given every team that like things they could do, he thinks they're going to do. Wow. This Puka is really good.
What's the flag?
Wow.
Oh, the defense.
We're almost done.
But stop the clock, damn it.
If you make Miami one-dimensional, stop the run, it would be good for our defense so they can pin their ears back. Yeah. Well, that's why I said to us, if we can get up on them, make them one-dimensional. Exactly.
You do photography?
Oh, no, this is for my OnlyFans.
The hell was that?
Ghost in the Machine.
OnlyFans. Mark's watching some OnlyFans.
It was a YouTube Shorts.
I didn't know Cop Pistol had an OnlyFans.
We got
164 for Puka. He's a beast, Brad. Lordy law. Wow.
Alrighty. 5:27 left.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through it. Brad Harris. And the TD. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at this run.
Hey, that was Kyron Williams. Did
he face mask him too?
Kyron Williams
face masked him.
Just ran for like 30 yards.
And got face mask, so put on another 15 on top of it.
Kyron Williams, having the Cowboys and all the NFL games on the holidays are rough when you got a family coming to visit. Oh, I know, Jamie. I'm going to. Well, I'll be here on Christmas Eve. We'll be streaming Sunday. Monday, I am going to be at my sister's for Christmas dinner.
It's a hold.
So.
Oh man, they called it back.
They called it back.
I could have swore there's a face mask in the end of that too. That should have been offset. He even got up, was like, I got face masks.
Yeah. $4:43 left to go. He's watching 500 OnlyFans, the famous squat gobbler. Gobbler. My wife's warning me now. Don't be grumpy if the Cowboys lose in front of family. Jamie, Thanksgiving, I've been home the last few Thanksgivings because of my in-laws. But the good thing, well, now that I'm doing streaming, it works out good. I like being home for Thanksgiving. Yeah, that was always an issue because normally I'm surrounded by Eagle fans and they're all rooting for the other team. And let's face it, Dallas in recent years hasn't had a lot of success on Thanksgiving, so it sucked.
3rd and 17.
Kyron Williams gained 1. Yeah. Saints don't have the team to come back. Let's be real, Mark. Bebe. What's up, Bebe?
So
that's Bebe's kids.
I want to hear this. We can.
Just keep pressing on.
What was your thinking on the final pass?
Shut his stream down.
The interception.
This is Jalen.
Give him a shot down the field.
Jalen, when I just felt real quick. Nick had said that his first mention was that looking for defensive pass interference there. Was that your thinking when you're throwing that there?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your first thought? Is that the way it's taught?
I mean, that's not the way it's taught. You're not hoping for that, but it's situational football, and we came up on the short end of that stick.
How much do you wish you would check down Kenny on that play, considering he had one of them?
They blocked it.
I wish I would have done a lot of things.
I wish I had done a lot of things.
There's always plays that you wish you can get back. In a Jets game, in a Vikings game, and all of these games throughout the year, so it's just a learning opportunity. No, I did not.
Jalen, when it comes to your leadership role, how do you know when to or how to, I guess, challenge teammates and make sure that you're pushing the right buttons to get the most out of everyone?
I think it takes a certain level of consistency to do that, and I know that every new team requires a new version of ourselves. Every new team, every new year, every new opportunity requires a new.
He ain't saying anything. He's definitely doing the walk of shame there, and knows he has to do the interviews there, but interesting to say the least. All right, we're almost through it, Brian.
We are. My house, there's a lot of yelling during Cowboys games, good and bad. Vinny, dude.
Mainly by me.
I've gotten a lot better over the years, I could tell you. When my brother was alive, man, I remember watching the 92 Super Bowl. We had a bunch of people came over. We scared the living hell out of people. How loud we were and how vicious and violent we were. Just that's just how it was. I've calmed down over the years, so now doing YouTube, I'm really calmed down watching the game. Didn't Sirianni say he threw that at the end of the game for a PI? Yeah, Vinny, that's baloney.
I can't talk like that. I just got here. Who was that? That was Jalen Hurts.
That's my quarterback.
Trying to, explain the interceptions and stuff.
It's my quarterback. It's my teammate. They blocked it.
They did.
Give me some Olave. Let's see here. Wow, he hit him. I don't know if he blocked it or he kicked it into his helmet. Beef Fatty, do you have OnlyFans? Here we go. He's back, everybody.
Who's that?
That's probably Frank Joseph.
No, yeah.
Get him. Get this chump. Why you gonna pay for it, Beef Fatty?
Yes, I have one. It's true. Mark, as much as I want to see the G-Men beat the Eagles on Sunday, I'm not seeing it. We have to win on Sunday. Well, I tell you what. Did you see the Seattle Seahawks beating them? I'm asking for a friend. Did you see the Jets beating them? I'm asking for a friend. 4 minutes left.
He drops back. Give me some garbage. Turn garbage into gold. Touchdown. It's not my guy, though.
Of course not.
All right. It ain't over yet, people. A lot of time left.
They're going to go for 2. Try and get it to 8.
Look at him. He's all nervous now.
The punter like, oh, shit. I had one job.
TD Saints, Queen Bella. TD. I'll be watching the game with you guys and on Marks and make me feel like I'm not alone, Vinny. And makes
okay.
Yeah.
You're not alone. You're definitely not alone.
Not alone. We are here with you. I can't sing because my voice is shot.
They got the 2
points.
points.
Got me 2 points, Brad. There it is, baby.
All right, 3:53 left. Do not put this. Oh God! Please don't let this go to overtime.
Come on,
Stafford. You just need a couple of first downs. Ooh. Man, with an offensive pass interference there, well, he grabbed the back of his jersey there.
Wow. Is this a 1-score game?
It is. As I said.
Wow.
It better not get overtime. Now, do they try the onside kick? With 3:50, I think the chances of them are slim and none.
Yeah, that's the problem with that BS. The problem is with that BS is, the rules are horrendous. They went for it. Ooh.
It didn't go 10 yards, so they got it. I think it's good night, Irene.
Good night. No, might want to cover Puka. Yeah, right.
He tried trickery with the kicking. I'm going to kick to the left. No, I'm going to kick to the right. No, I'm going to kick it to the left.
Coaching's an issue.
Let's kick the damn thing.
On seeing the field, he doesn't get a pass, and the Boo Birds are out in force. Twiz, you know how they are around here, man. You don't have a very long leash. And Eagle fans take it as a badge of honor that they can boo, and they think they're keeping their players in check. Some players can't handle it, a.k.a. Carson Wentz. Some players need to be coddled. I don't know that Jalen's that type. Some players are, though. James Harden couldn't handle it. He wanted
5
to be
yards
loved.
on that one.
Yeah. Kyron Williams
It's
for
still
5.
rolling. You can run it down to almost 3 minutes here on this one play. New Orleans has no timeouts. You big dummies. Oh, my bed sounds so good right now. Oh, man, I can't wait to get under the covers there with my baby. And fall the F out.
Puka. Ooh, he got cracked,
Oh,
but he
wow.
kept going. First
He
down,
got the first
game
down
over.
and stayed in bounds.
Game over. You can close that, AJ, please. It's freezing in here.
Miami isn't playing so great. Why should we be worried? Saints are done.
Because they're desperate. That's why. Miami's desperate.
Rams are going to win this game. Yeah.
They will. And I think that New Orleans shot themselves in the foot. I think New Orleans could have won this game. Or at least.
Well, the fourth downs, the fourth down, didn't convert. And the interception.
Puka is a beast. We beat
TMI,
Washington two times.
I'm married, been married to my wife for 20 years now, and we sleep together in the same bed. Yes. Okay. And I can't wait to get under the covers with her. Is that wasn't what was so bad about that? Queen Bella, I'm bored. This game is garbage. I have to agree with you on that one.
Garbage.
And we don't have any Eagle fans that are, that we can beat up on either. Well, for Miami, here's the problem for Miami. They've got Cowboys,
Baltimore,
and then Buffalo. They could literally end up losing the next 3 games and not make the playoffs.
Wouldn't that be funny? Of
Not
course,
if you're a Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, he should get it, Brad. What are we at the 2-minute warning?
Let's hope. I did 20 years, but I wasn't doing life. Well, me and Tracy realized we're just too lazy to get divorced. That's too much work. It's cheaper to keep her.
Nice. Just do the shutters like she wants, and we won't have a problem.
That, and have you seen how it's like out there dating these days?
Hell no.
With the cell phone, with the messages and everything. I would never be able to figure out the protocol and stuff, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right. You do one of them speed dates. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm out. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm out. We are worse on our team than you could ever be. Mark, could you...
How romantic. No,
Mark,
I do.
You can't beat us. We are worse on our team than you could ever be.
Was that an Eagle fan?
Hey, Twiz, yeah.
Okay, Twiz. Well, I tell you what. You guys lose 2 games in a row, and y'all literally lose your damn minds.
Yeah, really.
You're ready to fire everybody.
Well, we lost 3 in a row, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, 3 in a row. You're ready to go ahead and call, Jalen Wentz. Your coach to ready to fire. Howie, is fire Howie and everything else. The Lurie's son is an idiot.
That would be cool, proper.
You got Big Play Slay now saying he's going to call the popo on you. You got your wide receiver, A.J. Brown, basically saying, I'm sick of this shit.
I'm sick of this shit. Yeah. A.J. is a ticking time bomb. If he's not being fed and, you hear what he said about he's getting blamed. He's getting blamed, basically, for his quarterback not getting him the ball. 150 and counting, 3rd down.
And they can't stop the clock. Yay.
That's all Mark cares about.
Yay! 2 more plays. Lola says they are soft. The Eagles, that's exactly how Prapa. Listening to like all the Eagles commentators that are like, oh well, they're gonna still win the division and they're gonna win out. It's like, okay, it's like they're on the Titanic playing band, the ship's sinking, the water's up on their toes. We're fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Jesse Holly and Nate Newton on Hang with the Boys. PC didn't seem to be real positive about our chances. Louis Ricardo, I know. I'm worried about this game. I think we're going to score. I'm worried about our defense. We'll see, man. We shall see. We need a big game from Dan Quinn and that defense.
No penalty. Cam?
What happened?
Cam Jordan in the neutral zone.
You burn it?
Alrighty. We made it through, Brian. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you. It'll be fine, AJ.
Cowboys are known for one-game losing streaks in the playoffs, though.
Third and one. Minute to go. If they get it, then it's... Oh, they're going to take a timeout. Jesus Christ.
All right. Why they need to take the timeout, I don't know. AJ is a cancer to the locker room, and bet KC would give Philly 1 and a 3 for him. Yeah, Seth Joyner has been hard on him, Dino. He has been killing him. He said last week.
He keeps it real, right? Nothing wrong with that.
Last week after they lost, he was like, the other guy was like, oh, well, all we have to do is we'll win the rest of the games. He's like, really? He said, are you sure about that? He said, I don't know that they can beat the Cardinals right now. 3rd and 1, only 42 seconds left. Yay.
And that's all she wrote. They can handshake it right here.
Yep.
Well, that's it, everybody.
Wow,
we did it.
I can't believe. I was like, that's the first quarter. I was like, I can't make it. I can't do it.
We made it. We made it. I want to thank everybody who stopped in, especially Brad, man. Thank you so much, man. Mark Hudson for the super chats. You guys are great. I appreciate it. I will be streaming. I'll go try and do a lunchtime chat tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully I can get it in. Like Mark said, I got 2 more days left, and then I'm off for basically 2 weeks. So thank you for hanging out with me and Mark, and I will see everybody later. Peace out. Late.
All right, good people. I appreciate everybody being here. Let me turn off.